My family of fledglings, welcome to another time zone with Damien Halme. That's me. That's me. I just watched a bot that I had for multi-chat, which is not allowed in TOS. Now try to steal first champion from you guys. That's awful. So mean. So I reset the first words ticker in my bot, in my chat bot, so that this chat bot wouldn't steal first champion from the other chat bot, from you guys, from the chat bot recognizing you. Oh, Kale, I'll save the game. Whatever you say, just don't. I'll save it. I promise. I'll save the. Wait, we're not playing any game right now. Welcome, Kale. How are we doing? Good things, I hope. Are you winning at life? Tonight we are chatting, chilling, just having a nice, easy night with very little pressure. And by very little pressure, I mean I have never done this on a stream before. I've never hopped into a stream and played a game I just knew. And it is also a nearly unlosable game. That's how chill I want to be tonight. I just want to play something that I can't lose, that I know. Do you ever binge a show that you already have watched, or see a movie you've already seen 1,000 times? I'm alive still. That's the goal, right? Depends on what game you're playing. I don't know that I necessarily felt like still alive meant winning until things shifted in my life. And now I feel like, yes, that's the case. I feel like sometimes living just to spite death and spite all the negative forces is the best I could do at some points in my life. But now I actually have some cute motivators, namely the lady folk in my house, including the 2 kitty cats, which are lady folk. My birthday is near. It's true. That's partly why I just want a chill night tonight. It's because I feel like when it gets to be near my birthday, I have less gumption to do anything, and I just want to be pampered a little bit. Is that too much to ask? I was granted some early birthday presents, which I thought was sweet because it proves that my kids are just like my wife, in that once they have something for me that's supposed to be a surprise, they literally burst at the seams, crawling in their skin to just break the surprise and give it to me already, because they can't stand the agony of waiting to present it to me on my actual birthday. Cats are great. I miss having a cat. I miss what we had in not having cats, but I like our cats too.
I miss having nice furniture that isn't destroyed, despite our best efforts to discipline them. Our cats will not be disciplined at any cost. Well, at the cost of our furniture is the cost. Um, I miss not being woken up in the middle of the night for absolutely no reason. One of our cats howls at the top of her lungs in the middle of the night because I think she likes to hear her own voice. We got a second cat so that she would stop howling and have somebody to play with. And spoiler alert, she still howls. That did not fix anything. One of my birthday presents was this mug that represented the lady folks sentiment to me. And it's a little bit to me it's a little bit sweeter than like number one dad or like best husband or whatever. You know, there's like platitudinal see it a million times sort of things. This is something that is such plain English, and yet I don't think many people hear this said to them. I certainly don't, except for my family. And I think that that's endearing and also weird because I never expected to be this for anybody. But that's the mug. Yeah, you are my favorite, and they mean it. I'm their favorite, and it's weird to be anybody's favorite anything. I don't know how to take it. I'm just trying. I honestly like my attempts at being a good partner and father are based solely in media that I consumed when I was addicted to TV and movies. So I just think of all of the poster parents and good dads and like, come up here, sit on my knee. Let's have a chat about what happened today. David Alexander, I do believe I have a hunch. I have a hunch that you're not a fledgling. I'm going to check and confirm or deny that. Wait. I think there's a chance that are you in my Discord? Are you actually in Discord? I don't know if you're in Discord or not. If you're in Discord, then you need to not be a fledgling. I'm not sure I know what a fledgling is. They're like the new audience members as of this year. Anybody who's 2024 and on forward is a fledgling. It's just the name of the folks that come watch the show. It's basically like young vampirelings here to be trained and corrupted into my dark army, which will eventually make more sense when I have budget for costumes and backdrops and all that sort of stuff. We're working on backdrops. Actually, backdrop is being worked on in all my gobs of spare time. So it's taking a little bit, but dark vampiric stuff going on there. It's happening. Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, and I apologize for twisting your arm to make you so, but I will definitely immediately promote you to Ghost because you've been around and everybody knows and loves you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, derive my sense of good partner and good parent from shows that I've watched. Yeah, you plant the kid on your knee and you say, we learned something here today. I want you to take this in, and what I've learned from my experiences, but this isn't necessarily universal truth, is sometimes when a bully comes up to you and you think the best tactic is to step up back to them, that there's another way, and like this sort of like deep thinking, deep loving, responsive and thoughtful parent who's both like stern and I want to show you the structure of the world, but also like loving and flexible when the needs arise, and here are the rules of our household and I'm the arbiter of them, but also let's sneak and break those a little bit and have a little bit of fun at the same time. Yeah, all that stuff that you've ever seen in movies growing up or your favorite TV show that had like a award-winning dad. I am just trying to do that. So it feels weird to be called anybody's favorite because I'm doing ad lib over here. I also got this very pink because the girls love pink, and so they found me pink hydration solution for streaming with much hydrate. You do hydrate checks tonight, my self cares, and boy, howdy, do I have your back. I've got hydration. And this says something that I wish I could talk to you all more about where we currently stand. But there's some things I can't say on stream as far as personal, private life sort of stuff. But it's been rough. I can at least say the grieving of the loss of my mom has been really hard these last months, year, more than a year. And so they got me this really pink and really bright and lovely big hydration thing, big old hydration thing. And look, it says brighter days ahead, because I am an eternal optimist when I'm happy and when my life is in my control and my command, and I run my household and we set up everything, the laws and structure and the expression and the love, and everything is under my control. And we've had a loss of some of that, and I've just felt rather down. And they're reminding me to be the eternal optimist that I am when I'm in my healthiest brain space. And I love that. That feeds into me so much. And it's so pink. Thank you, David. Thanks. Rose Roa, welcome on in. Yes, hello. So our MO tonight is I'm tired, I'm distracted and distractible. If we watch party anything, I have a delicious drink in my cup, in my special cup. If we watch party anything, I'm down with that. If you want my opinions or reactions to anything, I would like to start asking going forward to if there are reactionable sort of things we could pop up on like a YouTube video or whatever. If you find anything that's like an interesting political, philosophical, or religious take, the deeper stuff, I'd be very interested to watch it together and wage my opinion or levy some thoughtful criticisms and takes on what we see. I'm less the streamer that you would come to show, cute animal videos or goofy humans making a dumb choice and then being caught forever on the internet about it. But thought-provoking stuff where it's deep, it's interesting. Maybe it challenges your own beliefs a little bit, and you're like, oh, I buck against this. I don't know. It's kind of the stuff that I'd like to start to augment into the new year. I say that like, let's just have a chill night. Yeah, if you just want to like provoke my deeper thoughts, just have a chill night and talk about the nature of evil in religion and the problem of that versus humankind, and why do deities allow evil things to happen in our world. That would be a chill night. What's funny is it's true. It is true. But the sort of main mission of tonight is to hang out and be entertaining with some chill retro games. Hence the new the shift from Fiber Thursdays, where we played Cyberpunk 2077. We were doing a lot of Cyberpunk for months and months and months, but the 2.0 content is so good. And honestly, I could just keep playing and finishing like all of the side missions on stream for months and months and months and still be happy. But I feel like I do need fresh. Well, I'm going back to like really musty old grounds, but like just a change up. So we're going back to Throwback Thursdays, where we play old games. And I decided to mix things up and play, at least tonight, at least one old game that's like near and dear to me. I owned it. I played it thoroughly. I played it many times. And whenever I'm feeling kind of like meh, which I kind of am today, I pull up this particular game. Crimson Heart, hello and welcome. Just talking about like what we're probably planning to do tonight, and what we're gonna do is pull up an oldie but a goodie, old NES, Nintendo Entertainment System game from the ancient days, and play through it and chat and stop and goof around and parkour while you and I talk about deeper things in the meantime. That whole shebang. Oh, I'm missing stuff. I think it's all upstairs. Ah, well, it's fine. Have you ever watched Babylon 5? I have never watched Babylon 5. I will tell you, although I am cerebral, sort of nerdy, kind of the person that is good at math, computer science, and a variety of other highly memory usage sort of things like linguistics and music and that sort of thing. I am not a big sci-fi go-toer. There are most of the sci-fi shows that ever came out, I just didn't really get into. I would say sci-fi and fantasy don't pull me in very much for watchingness. But I've heard good things about Babylon 5. And at some point in my life, if I have a surfeit of free time, that's one I may consider because of how many people have suggested it to me. Troa says, if I have a brain fuego, I will share of the spicy. Sounds good. All of January was meh. I'm sorry to hear it's been meh for others. Let's meh together and just play just like one of the easiest NES games that's ever been invented in the history of mankind together, which is what we're about to do. By the way, this spawn point is lovely. It's been a lifesaver. Nice work and thanks. You're welcome. It was rough for a little while, and I think we got distracted from making it beautiful for a week or two before we came back in and really sort of like secure things. It still needs like carpet in the rooms, which we just haven't gotten a lot of sheep to make wool. We're talking about Minecraft. Oz and I run a Minecraft server, which a few of our ghost lovelies are in, not to mention some of the other high VIP staff of the shouldn't say staff, VIP membership of other folks streams. So if you happen to watch this live or on VOD and you happen to be tight with Player Spotted, Sambatha, Nico Crushing, talk to them. We'll probably get you whitelisted because you're cool with them. We're cool with us. You're just basically, family to us if you're family to them, because we're actually some of us are legitimately family. January? What January? Yeah, let's just forget that there was ever a January, shall we? All right. So pulling up slightly new background here. That's true. Adopted the house out back that someone put a feel free to tear down sign on for a minute. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, I think that was Bones. Built a little hovel and then he went on to bigger, better things. So yeah, feel free to take it over. What are we doing? Do we have music? Do I have sound here? I think we do. I see it on the thing. Hopefully I'm going to use a Nintendo Switch controller to play a Nintendo Entertainment System game. I love this intro music, by the way. Chip tunes, man. Yeah. Tonight's beverage of choice, by the way, I rarely do this, I even more rarely do this on stream, is a spiced mead with plum and vanilla, and there's some sort of nut, I think, in there as well. And it is, hey, what's up? It's mole? Because I hope it's mole and not mole, because moles are cute and all, but I love mole. I have a really great memory about eating mole one New Year's Day. But welcome on in. We're just playing ancient games tonight. What the sad part is, you sit too long at the title screen. Here's the map. We started in Elrond Forest. It doesn't say Elrond Forest. I just have this game memorized. Okay. So we're in this lovely gentleman, three-toned gentleman, black, white, and gray. His name is Kuros or Kuros or Kuros. I don't care how you pronounce it. And he's the star of the show. You're gonna see. He also just took massive damage there. Our objective in this game is to find the princess. How pathetic, right? It's like the easiest, most pathetic storyline ever in the entire world. I'm standing here and I'm gonna goof on the story a little bit because of how ridiculously pathetic of a story it is. But you're going to hear some elements that when I tell you who made this, it's going to all make sense. Oh, it's this game. I need to play this still? You have not played this game, Kale? I thought everybody who lived in this era has played this game. Or, like me, if you lived next to a junker, then there's a chance that you got a lot of old games for free from living next to a junker. And that's how I got a lot of Nintendo game exposure. Was the neighbor kid just was like, hey, do you want to come over? My dad found this game. And I don't know that they necessarily found. I kind of wonder if they, well, I don't want to say anything bad about this family, but you know, how do you just find NES games and then bring them home? Like something up? I don't know. Oh no, I just ran right into the freaking rhinoceros werewolf guy there. Gray, I played this a bunch, never beat it. Yeah, David Alexander, you never beat this game. You never beat this game. We're gonna beat it tonight, okay? I promise you, we're gonna beat it tonight. W Music. I don't know what you mean. It's mole. Yes, I am on Twitch, YouTube. I'm also on Kick. You can find me at any of those. You can find me on all of those. The way you found me, youtube.com/DamienHalme. Just put a different .com. Twitch, Twitter, Kick, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, anything .com/DamienHalme should work. Although I think on TikTok, you do have to put an @sign before somebody's name to make it happen. So it'd be TikTok /@DamienHalme. Well, I don't have anything on TikTok yet. Working on it. I'm in the planning phases right now, as a matter of fact. I've not played it. I didn't have an NES as a kid. Oh, okay. I played PC games mostly. I was just the opposite. Family scrounged together to get me an NES at some point, but I didn't have a PC until way later in life. I only beat Zelda for the first time a few months ago. Oh shit. Well, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna beat this game tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be good stuff. Yeah. So you're Kuros. I'm gonna say Kuros. I'm not gonna say like Kuros. Although it's funny, Kuros maybe means cross. Oh, did I just run into that guy? I got myself killed. We'll get the blue key here. That'll be good. So, keys are an important aspect of this game. Kuros' job is save the princess. Who has the princess? The evil wizard. Who's gonna stop the evil wizard? This majestic knight. That's the amazingly deep story of this game. Now, where this game shines, the very first way in which it shines is you have a life meter. This life meter is at the bottom left. You can see it. And when you lose all of your life, this is why I'm cool being here down in the corner while I talk about this game, like preface it for a little while. When you lose all of your life, you fall down, and it looks like he's like throwing a temper tantrum. It does not look like he's dying. It looks like a temper tantrum. You fall down, you lose a life, and then you get right back up where you started. You have all of your keys. You have all of your gems. Do you see the gem counter there in the bottom center? And you have any special items you've picked up along the way. So you do get to pick up right where you left off. Now, if you lose all of your lives, you go to a continue screen. You're gonna learn to hate this theme song, because this theme song plays whenever you're at 25% health or less. And I'm gonna be that a lot tonight. You're gonna hate it. Oh, I'm doing the temper tantrum. When you lose all of your lives, you go to a continue screen. The manual says you have 3 continues, and then you have to start the game from the beginning. They forgot to program the counter for continues in this game. So when you go to the continue screen, it doesn't delete a continue. There's no continues to delete. There's no number there. So they fucked up. You could just continue and continue and continue. And the continue screen, when you come out of it, you're actually back in the exact same level Right now, we just did it. We did a continue. Back in the exact same level, you've lost no gems, no keys, no special items, and in fact, you spawn right where you just died. The continue does not start you at the beginning of the level. It starts you literally where you fell. So the game is incredibly rewarding. As long as you have the time, to play, you will beat this game because you will eventually get through everything. There's one caveat. If you do go fight a boss enemy and you die, your health goes back up to full, but so does theirs. So if you can't figure out how to beat a boss, you could hard lock yourself and be stuck until you learn the tactics for beating said boss. Man, these red eagles are like the bane of my existence while I'm trying to like remind myself of the controls. I made it to Twitch. Hello. Parker, are you also It's Mole? Are you the same person? Is that why you said I made it to Twitch? Either way, welcome. Welcome to both. Honestly, for those of you that are on Twitch, if you're not watching me on YouTube, please watch me on YouTube. My Twitch watch hours are fine. They don't really they give me revenue, so you know that's nice right there, right out of the gate. However, I lost partnership with YouTube when they changed the partnership requirements a few years ago, and I'm trying to re-partner back. The only way to re-partner back is to get watch hours, and the best way to get watch hours is if you're already going to watch me live stream on YouTube, where everything's the same as it is on every other platform. However, you will help devote that number, that watch hour number, to get back up to where it needs to be for partnership. I have a paper route. I had to buy my gaming computer in parts, but I was determined. Yikes, that's amazing. Through a paper route? Yeah. Why is the wizard always evil? I take offense. I know, it's rude. For somebody who loves magic like myself, I do find it rude that the wizard always has to be the bad guy in this one. Well, welcome on in to multiple streams. So answer me this. Is it Mole or Mole on YouTube? Because I want it to be Mole, but it doesn't have to be. If you like moles are cute and they're very fun and they dig really nicely. But Mole is delicious. Wizards often are. Yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, especially if you're playing King's Quest. Then the wizard's always the bad guy, right? Just about. You just don't have happy magic users unless you're like sneaking in to do a magic behind somebody's back. Man, these red eagles. So, yeah. I've stopped all the enemies on the screen when there are no enemies on the screen. So your objective, go save the princess from the evil wizard, and you go through all the levels and you get all the magic items that make Kuros stronger and better and cooler along the way. Here's where this game's a little bit different from a lot of other games like it. The magic items are actually kind of cool, and there are good ones and there are bad ones, and you have multiple chances to get them. That is a rare thing. In games of this era, if you pass up a special item, that's it, you're done. These developers really thought ahead and was like, you know what? If you're missing like this really valuable, great item, we do want you to have the chance to pick it up again later. That would be really polite. And so in their politeness, they have decided, okay, some items will recur over and over and over again, give you that chance. Thank you so much. Wait, what was the howl? Let me pause. Wait, first of all, what was the howl? Howl. Who's got the howl? Oh, I don't see any message. Was that from YouTube? If somebody followed me or subscribed on YouTube, thank you very much. I don't actually see the alert. Oh, did it? Oh, it should have been there in that corner. I didn't look in time. Well, thank you, whoever you are, for whatever you did. I don't see it anywhere in my feed to look back on. So thanks. If anybody else saw it, please feel free to. Oh, I see it. It came up. My bot mentioned it. I just hadn't read that far in chat. Thanks for the follow and welcome to my Fledglings, Parker. I saw someone post a meme that the reason dresses don't have pockets is it was done intentionally to prevent witchcraft. I believe that. I don't even know what mole is, what's it taste like. So mole is kind of like, have you ever had unsweetened chocolate before? It's like dark and earthy. And if you partner that with chili, you can turn it into this amazing sauce that goes great with like enchiladas and cheese. And it's just like, it's dark, it's a little bit smoky, and it's very rich and filling, and it's great hangover food if you're old enough to have hangovers. Absolutely fantastic, and I love mole, and it pairs really well with the flavor of chicken, which I don't eat anymore, but I used to at one point. So if you like chicken and you like Mexican food, try mole at some point with chicken. I remember the dagger and a wand, I think. Yes, this game does have multiple wands. This game has 2 wands and 1 type of dagger. In addition to this thing is a sword. It kind of also looks like a polearm, almost like he's like a horse knight sort of person. But it is a sword. Yeah. So you get a bunch of different items along the way to make you stronger. If you're watching on other platforms besides Twitch, this ad break does not apply to you. It only applies to the Twitch folks. And if you're on Twitch Turbo or you're subscribed, then hello and welcome to the other side of not having to deal with ads. I don't remember who got me this game, but once it was gotten for me, I played the ever-living crap out of it. My family played it. My older sister that does not play video games played it, although she got stuck at a certain boss and had to quit. So, bummer for her. I don't know that she ever saw the ending, but I did. And I learned where most of the secrets are, although to play it back again this late in life, there's a good chance I will forget, and there's a good chance I will mess something up. The problem with the magic items is you can only hold 1 at a time. So if we go and find an amazing magic item, I will try to find them, and I will try to keep it. If I pick up any other magic item, I will lose the good one. And I could end up with a really bad one for a while until I look through all of the other items and remind myself where the good ones are again. Actually, if I pick up a really bad magic item, I'll probably just go and try to get literally any magic item to replace it, and keep doing that until I get the one that I really like. There's like 2 C tier magic items in this game, a bunch of F tier, and 1 S tier. There's no A's or B's. There's no D's. There's just passable, absolute failures, absolute shit, and then 1 that's better than everything else. That as soon as you have it, you need that item. I know I've been staying in this corner. I am trying to get through like talking about the game until or we'll start playing, and then it'll make sense why I took this long to intro it. Yeah, let's pause real quick, catch up with chat. I'll look into it. Okay, cool. We are caught up with chat. Great. So while this is paused, and I can think a little bit more straightly. So the point of this game is to get to that evil wizard, kill him, and then go save the princess. The only way to do that is the game's progress through each level is blocked out by doors and chests that have certain colors. There are 3 colors per level. Some have less. None of them have more than 3. And you have to get the keys in order to get through the doors to progress. So keys are a big important function of the game. Once you have the keys necessary per level, it doesn't have to be all 3 colors. Again, it could be as little as just 1 color to get through the level. Then going through the doors, you'll eventually get to a midway point. Every level has a midway point where you have to pay a guardian a certain amount of the found currency in this game, which are the gems. That sparkly dealy, even when the game is paused, it's the only thing that's like animated on the screen. Sparkly dealy, the gems, are how you pay to get to the next area, how to unlock the next area. Now that I've said that, I will let you know this game was made by Rare. So if you've ever played a Donkey Kong game, a Banjo-Kazooie game, any game where you have to pick up a whole bunch of stuff, bananas or puzzle pieces or whatever happens to be, and you need 100 of them to unlock the next area, this is the 1987 one of the origin games of that mechanic. Yes, you cannot get through to later parts of the game until you have done a currency check where you've gone through the whole level, grabbed a whole bunch of this currency, and paid off the gate so that you can unlock the next part of the level. Now that I think about it, not every level has the gate guardian at the midway point. Some of them have the gate guardian at the boss door. So either way, you do still have to make the collection. You do still have to go and collect gems as you go through each level. And when you collect the enough of the gems, then you're solid. You can either go to the second half of the level or go beat the boss, whatever it happens to be. Yeah. I just buried myself alive because the sun went down. Honestly, that's a valid tactic in Minecraft. Bury yourself and save yourself from the horrors of the night. Is it the vampirism in the DLC? Oh, is vampirism in the DLC? Sure. I mean, I do think that there's some sort of maybe potion or enchantment where you can get health from killing enemies. Maybe. Maybe I'm making that up. It's been a while since I've really played Minecraft seriously. Hello. Wait, are my stream alerts coming forward? Or oh, I think it's that they're in the corner, isn't it? Is that it? Let me double check and make sure that everything's coming through okay. Did the visual on that come through? I see the alert box, but I just want to make sure that we're doing this okay. Where is... I hope everything's coming through okay. This should have alerts. Yes. Oh, right there in the middle. Yeah. And then, oh no, the capture's above it. I see. I am blocking out. That's why. Hang tight. Hang tight. We'll get it fixed. This needs to be like here? Yeah. I wonder, can I make that thing come up again? If I do... This might be a me command only. There it is.
It's inconceivable.
Nice remix there. Horrors of the Night. Is that what we're playing right now? Could be. Oh, this is a super retro Thursday. Yeah, this is very highly retro Thursday tonight. Yes, so we are playing an ancient rare game where, just like Donkey Kong 64, the object is to pick up all the bananas. These bananas happen to look like diamonds, and make it through each of the level and get level goodies in each level that will make us stronger and more nuanced. And there's some things that are skippable, so we have to be extra careful to grab them and then not lose them by replacing them with some lesser magic item. The magic items in this game are many, but there's only one magic item slot, so if we get the wrong thing, it replaces the old thing. Which sucks. Absolutely sucks. However, this game is, as I said before, as long as you are... what's the word I'm looking for? Tenacious with the bosses, you will be able to continue forever from the screen. As you see, there's no countdown for continues. They forgot to put that in the game. So you can continue forever, and therefore you can beat this game. So if you've never beaten Wizards and Warriors and you'd like to, watch my playthrough, and then you're sure to beat this oldie but goodie. All right. So Kuros is blue keyed. That means we can get through the blue door. Although, if you touch the door, you enter it no matter what. So we have to be careful not to accidentally touch the door again. This is a platformer like none others. The platforms in this game are very skinny. And so it's quite easy to make the mistake that you're going to land somewhere when you really have no business landing there. You have to be rather precise. The good news is Kuros's jumps are not glassy. So you can be really cautious with your left and right movements. You can push harder. I just could not get that guy. You can push harder and get farther across. You can hold A or tap A. So you really do have quite agile movements. I think that's maybe why they felt comfortable giving you such narrow platforms and such high jumps. Because they knew, Pinky, they knew you would be able to do this if you were cautious. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? I will tell you that I'm the last person you should probably ask. I don't even watch Super Bowl for the commercials because most of the commercials I feel are not that funny anymore. I feel like they used to be, so I would sit around and watch for the commercials. I like playing sports. I like playing sports with my friends. I do not like watching other people play sports. I'm black-pilled on the whole functionality. Just like I don't usually watch playthroughs of other people playing video games. Here you all are watching me. But I don't do that much with other people because it just makes me want to go play. It's the same thing with sports. There are a number of sports that I like to play. Football is one that I haven't played as much myself. Maybe I just didn't have a group of friends that were into it. But growing up, I played a lot of street hockey, a lot of basketball. We eventually got into some other weirder sports like tennis, ping pong. My group did hacky sack for a while, if you could consider that sporty. And I've done a lot of like surfing, snowboarding, that kind of stuff, like outdoor exports type of stuff. But I don't enjoy watching professionals do better than me at a sport when it just makes me want to go play it myself. Dagger of Throwing is the reason why this game is amazing. You just haven't seen it yet. This game, Rare, decided in the 80s that they were going to give this guy a crazy, complex boomerang spell thing. And the math behind it works exactly like you'd expect a boomerang to work. It's beautiful. It does lots of good damage. I don't really need this. I'm just touching it for shiggles. Whenever you die, you lose all of your score. Sorry, whenever you continue, you lose all of your score. So picking those things up, they are a score-only item. And they're just... Score is such a useless mechanic in video games. Balls. I mean, I like sports ball, but I like to play it. I play pickleball right now, but I used to play football. Nice. What position? So yeah, the Dagger of Throwing is your only ranged weapon that comes back to you and will always be with you until you replace it with an upgrade. And it is just absolutely a game changer, and it makes this game fun, and it makes this game worthwhile. Boots of Force. We're barely in the beginning of the game, and we've already got the best magic item in the entire game. We got the best... Oh, and a dagger upgrade right there. We got the best magic item, and we have the cool, like, boomerang effect sort of thing. The more of these upgrades you pick up, the farther you can toss the dagger, which is fantastic for boss fights. It's just a great item, and you can't live without it. You can actually play the game without picking up the dagger, which would suck. This game would be horrible, almost unplayable without the dagger. Never been a fan of sports ball, but do what you enjoy. I think I like anything that is like co-op or like mildly fun antagonistic. So competitive games, cooperative games, all fun. I'm just not a big fan of watching other people have fun. Mr. Stoger, my plastic surgeon, doesn't want me doing any activity where balls fly at my nose. What's that from? I remember that line. Defense and offense line. Nice. Wonderful. I am not built for that. Either of those. Oh, I didn't know that's what they did. Wait, what did? Yes, Clueless. I love that movie. So why are the Boots of Force so great? I lauded them and then we haven't used them yet. First of all, almost every overworld enemy you encounter is going to take one hit to kill. So the Boots of Force aren't going to do a whole lot as far as force goes. It's another dagger upgrade already. I think you might lose dagger upgrades when you die too. That's not a big deal. The dagger is great no matter what. The upgrades only affect the distance, not the damage. And everything in the overworld, again, dies in one hit anyway. It's not a big deal. The Boots of Force can be used as an attack if you press select, which, whoops, I'm pressing the wrong button to do that. That was like a skip button. That's pause. Where's my... That's my die button. Oh my. I opened up something entirely different that I didn't want to open. Let's go back. Get rid of that mode. Oh my. I've opened up another window and killed myself in this game. Where's my boots button? Oh, there it is. Yeah, here. So it's a one frame animation. He sticks his foot out like a can-can dancer. That's the kick. That's the Boots of Force kick. It's very close melee. It does kill things in one hit. Guess what? You can do that with the dagger and you don't have to sacrifice or risk being so close. So this maneuver is pretty lame for the most part. You wouldn't use it as a main weapon. One of the main reasons why the Boots of Force is so awesome is you can open up treasure chests without needing the key, the colored key anymore. So now keys are only good for doors. That's great. And they'll open up any key colored door. Not just like pink because we got the Boots of Force from a pink chest, but like all treasure chests out of sync, out of order from the game. That's a lot of fun. The other big thing is in boss fights, you do want to do massive, much more damage than just the dagger's 1 point of damage, or sometimes more points of damage if the dagger does a clip through the boss, which sometimes it can do, but I feel like it feels buggy. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. The boot does massive damage. It does like 3 or 4 points of damage per kick. So you can nail a boss's health bar really fast if you can get up close to them. And there's a second phase of most boss fights that you will want to do fast, massive damage, and you'll see it when we get to the boss fights. It'll be super obvious. Yeah. It's the line after, "There goes your social life." Nice. Yes. Okay, enough hemming and hawing. We've got the best magic item in the game. Mere moments into Elrond Forest, besides our talking. We've already got the dagger, which is critical. And there's a treasure chest up here. Also, I think there's a secret door up here. I seem to remember this eagle's going to come down right when I don't want him to. For me to look for this door. Maybe it's not. Might be thinking of... Nope, there it is. Secret doors, gems, have a different mechanic than overworld gems. They count as double if you can dagger them, or later on, the dagger's replacement. Basically, if you use a boomeranging weapon on the daggers, you will get, you'll get extra credit for them. So this is just like free stuff. Doing the dagger attack. I don't think I'll get that egg, but it doesn't matter. There's no enemies here to break up. The eggs are like an explosive kill on it, all enemies on the screen sort of thing. I see you. See you up there. There's another magic artifact over here. I think. Maybe not. I thought if you walked back and forth on this platform, you get it. We can use the Boots of Force to open this chest. We do not need to find the red key to beat this level. And we got the Shield of Protection. Shield of Protection will work against all small bullets. The game doesn't have a lot of bullets, but there are some enemies that spit like flies or fireballs or whatever. The sad thing about Kuros is when he uses his sword, he pushes his shield out of the way to swing. And there's smart programmers at Rare, even back in the 80s. Having his shield off to the side while he takes a swing at an enemy means he takes damage and the shield does not work. The shield only works when he's standing, not swinging the sword. You don't have to stand still. You can move side to side or whatever. But as long as you swing the sword, the shield's not in front of you, and they're like, yeah, that doesn't count. Little red dude underneath me that looks just like Kuros. Little red Kuros. Red Kuros is the guardian of the gate. He needs a certain amount of gems for you to get to the second half of this level. We've already long since beat it because we hemmed and hawed in the corner of the level and we got a bunch of free gems from killing enemies. So he's off to the side. He's perfectly still. The amount of gems that would be right here is now empty, which means we can go down this tree trunk and go to part 2. And this is the Hornet's Nest part. I don't really need to hang out here for just about anything, so I probably will just kind of make my way down as fast as possible. There is not much in the way of chests I need here, and there might be a different magic item, if I remember right, so I kind of don't want to accidentally get that. I don't remember where all the chests are. I just don't want them. Like, that one could be a magic item. If it's not a magic item, it's gems. It can only be one of two things. Here's our first boss. It's a big skeleton dude. I'll probably die to him, because I only have 1 health. But, you know, might beat him before that happens. We did. That was remarkably easy. You saw my tactic was kind of like shoot your dagger at him and then either go under him if he's in the air or just jump over him to the other side if he's not. That's sort of like what I call the infinity sign strategy of like run, jump, run, jump, run, jump. You're basically making a horizontal 8 or an infinity sign. It works on every boss in this game. Run, jump over them, run, jump over them, etc., etc. Red Kuros is greedy jerk Kuros. He's kind of like the Russian Red, right? He just wants a part of his money, comrade. What's the chest in the left on the way down? I will tell you, most of those chests are either going to be gems. Here's our first blue bikini babe that we're going to save because that's what Rare thought young boys playing NES wanted to do, is save scantily clad pixelated women in video games. All right, we're in the ice caves. Ice caves are a drastic change to the general mechanics and overall feel of the game. This is where the game starts to be Wizards and Warriors a little bit more, I think. Well, I don't know. I feel like the game changes feels a few times. Here, we can't just stand anywhere on flat ground, because flat ground means these stalactite monsters can appear. And what's even crazier is, by bad coding mechanics, if you're underneath flat ground, these guys will still do damage to you. So if I stood right here and one of these enemies came up above me, I'd take damage from it. It's kind of messed up. Thanks. Yeah, we beat level 1. We did it. We sure did. The only real threat in this level are the wall fire spitters. I feel like the stalagmite monsters are not that impressive. Notice we just used the Boots of Force to open up that chest. I do not have any keys yet, so we shouldn't be able to open the blue key chests yet. This is the part of the game where Wizards and Warriors shines. There's like these funny spots where if you get underneath a certain ledge, you can't jump up, but your character will wiggle as you jump and you'll get to edges of the platform where suddenly you can go through it. And you can see I'm still like moving through the geometry of the world. So it's one of those weird nuanced games where the graphics are funny. Funny things happen depending on how much of the edge you're on of something, and you just learn how to move to work with the physics and mechanics of the game. There's no requirement to kill any enemies. There's no enemy counter, so me killing enemies is just for funsies because it feels good to toss a boomerang knife in the air and do damage to the world. Calling it bad coding, how many NES games have you made that were also flawless? To date, I have never coded an error into an NES game. This way, I think we don't need to go up, but there is a very tricky jump that if we solve in this level, we will be so much better off than if we put it off. Again, as I mentioned before, magic items do come up throughout the game. If you get to a place in the game where you don't pick up a very, very good, very necessary item, you can make it later on. You can make it up. Later on, you can find that same item somewhere else, and life will be good again. In this case, there is a item that makes Kuros fall slowly, and it is in this room, and it's to the right. However, I'll show you. I spent years of my... not years. I spent a long time of my life touching the edge of this ledge thinking I can make this jump. And you just can't. Did you see it? I'll do it one more time. This jump, no matter what you try, you are slightly off. You will never make that jump normally. Now you might notice there are 3 different colored potions that hang out in the world. When you use them up, they respawn right where you pick them up. They're color connective to the same colors as the keys in the world. So there's a blue, a pink, and a red. Red potion makes you invulnerable. Pink potion makes you jump high. And blue potions make you run far. In order to solve this room and get past that tight jump that we're going to bang our head on the ceiling no matter what if we don't do the jump right, we're going to need the blue potion. And the problem is the blue potion is not in this room. It's red. So we need to go find the blue potion and run all the way back here, making flawless jumps to do so in time before the potion expires. And it's not fun, so it might take me a couple tries. Working on the CV2 randomizer, I've come to a greater appreciation of how hard assembly is to do anything relevant. Assembly is one of those things where if you don't have a good heuristic for what exactly you're doing or tackling, it's brain numbing. The amount of micromanagement of every component. I took a class in assembly. Here's our blue potion. And I do not envy you. But at the same time, that's pretty badass. Oh no. Oh, we're falling really far. Okay, we're gonna have to make up some ground. We've fallen quite far. I know where we're going. I know this level fairly well. But we will have to climb up a little bit. There's also another really great magic item right here that we'll use for the rest of the game. If you don't pick it up here, you're in big trouble. And it's really easy to get. Like, remarkably easy to get. Potion of Levitation. Potion of Levitation is a game-breaking item, and you can't live without it. What it does is it allows Kuros to float in midair indefinitely. That is to say, if you hold up, he will do a little twinkle, and he can float there forever. Forever and ever, as long as you hold the button. You can attack from here. That's fine. You can't turn left or right. And you can jump from here. So it's kind of like one of the gaming world's first double jumps. Getting the first jump is a little slow. He like does a wiggle float, but it's something. And it does get you to new heights. It's not going to help us with this run with the blue potion, but we just have to have it for the rest of the game because it's going to make everything trivially easy. If you don't have the potion of levitation, you probably are going to hate this game. All right, try number 1. We just have to do this absolutely flawlessly. First try! Let's go. Okay, that felt really good. That's impressive. That's the route. That's how you get up here. Now we're gonna get this. Feather of Featherfall. One guess as to what the Feather of Featherfall does. It makes you fall slow, like this. It also uses the up button. So you got your float and double jump, and now you also have your fall softly. Uh-oh, we've glitched the game a little bit. I hope that doesn't ruin things later on. So we can now do double jump, love. We can now do... Oh, I died. We can now do slow descent, love, all sorts of good things. And we will have those magic items forever, even if we lose the Boots of Force. We have much better permanent magic items now. Here's our red key. It's a lot easier to get once you have Featherfall and the Potion of Levitation. From here, it's just a matter about getting gems. We may still need the pink key to get out of here, though. In which case, there's one more room off the big room that we haven't entered yet. We can go ahead and do that here in a sec. I'm just going to run around and do it. Extra collection. We're not going to touch that chest because something about that chest screams, hi, I'm a magic item. And I don't feel like touching it because we've got all the magic items we want right now. In fact, there'll be one magic item. There's one magic item in the rest of the game that we want. That's how crazy stacked this is. Now, if you didn't know about this game very well, you might have missed some of these, and so you would have the opportunity to get magic items again later. We're not going to bother. We can get this one. It should just be gems. Yeah. Excuse me. We can already use our Potion of Levitation to get places that would otherwise be much trickier to get to and require other jumping puzzles. When I pick up gems with the knife here, it does not count as double. That's only in the secret rooms. I'm gonna pause real quick. I did remember where I put my piercings. They're in my pocket. I do live a life like some people still are forced to. And if this is you, I apologize on behalf of humankind that you have to do this, where I have to switch the way I look so that I am passable in one domain versus another. And that does mean that I keep half my eyebrow piercing unscrewed at almost all times so I can take it out on a whim. For reasons which at some point in my future go away. I don't imagine I'll be pulling piercings off and on my body the whole rest of my life, but for now, I will. This game also has another way to pick up gems. They're in the overworld. They are drops off of monsters. They are in any chest that does not have a magic item. And, just like Super Mario, there's jump gems. I think they're here. Yeah. Look at that. Talk about a Super Mario ripoff, Rare. There's our pink key. Last key we needed for the level. That should be it. You may also notice Kuros has an interesting capacity to smack into enemies by jumping or just by walking. His sword is a weapon even if you don't hit attack, which is a very interesting aspect of this game. That is to say, if you walk or jump just right and you just stab something with your sword, that counts as a hit. I just killed that guy without pressing the attack button. You see how some of these jumps are kind of wonky? There's just no accounting for the mechanics of the way your head bumps into things and the floor has weird angles and stuff. This is not your old flat ground platformer. We did need the pink key. It's the only way to get in here. This is this next boss is a very special boss. It's the only boss with a long room. And so we're going to have a very different experience here than we do in any other level. All of these bats are part of the boss fight. You have to fight them, but if you skip fighting them until the very end, a bunch of them stay asleep forever. And now we're going to use floating and have them running into my sword. I was also attacking, but a lot of them just ran into my sword while I floated, and that works. That actually works. Now only one of the big bats at the end wakes back up, and we could do the infinity jumps. Uh-oh. We can do the infinity jumps to get past it. I might die on this boss's second phase. This boss does have 2 phases, but 1 phase, infinity jumps, man. Telling you. Here's phase 2. Oh yeah, it killed me. Lots and lots of ghosties. The ghosties are going to be going forward with the bat, a part of every boss fight. That is, you will never be able to kill a boss on its own. It will always turn into specters at the end that you then also have to kill. Look at that. 0 life lost on that one. Beautiful. All right, let's get this other bat down here. We'll start the infinity jumps so we take 0 damage from this guy too. We're just doing... Well, we took 3 hits from bodying that guy. Do not body check enemies. If you have to fight any enemy that also has... what's the word I'm looking for? Projectiles? Take a projectile hit. They'll always do just 1 damage. All right, watch this. You can also levitate for those guys too. It just kills them with very minimal damage. Boss enemies always do 3 damage with their body, and they always do 1 damage with their projectile. Here's another bikini-clad mistress. Looks just like the last one we saved. They do not know how to spell the name Esmeralda, so her name is Esmeralda. We did it! We're on level 3. Congrats, guys. You guys are doing great so far. This is the first fire cave. The fire caves are an A and B section of the game. And for some reason, lava is very bubbly and likes to spit bubbles. Here's our main enemy in this level. Just fire. They were really not thinking very deeply about what you're going to have to face here. I forget if there's anything higher up that we can take a bubble for. No. There is a magic item in the game talking about like the different C tier, S tier, and F tier. The only S tier item is the boots that we have right now. There are a few C tier items. They're in the form of magic wands. And there is a boot in this game, besides these boots that I have, called the Boots of Lava Walk. They don't let you walk on the lava, so you still have to do that bouncing trick I just did to do anything with them. Isn't that dumb? Here's the pink key. That was easy. Just double check to see that we got everything in this room. It's a very small room. All right, that's pretty much it. If you bounce on the lava, you won't take damage from the lava, which is silly. But also, if you have the Boots of Lava Walk, they do not prevent you from taking damage on the lava. What it does is, have you seen that fire spout down there? It lets you ride it. I don't know why you need to. It's just for funsies. You can't control it. All right. This is the big lava cave. Second half of level 3. This one, we also have these projectile shooting devils. They're definitely a lot more annoying. And this area is very vertical, so we will use these bubbles to help us out so we don't have to do quite as much platforming of our own. The only caveat with bubbles is if they hit a ceiling... oh, I kind of want that. If they hit a ceiling, they will pop. Bubbles should spawn underneath you even if you're not close to the lava. So I can hang out pretty high up. And as long as I hang out in one spot, the lava should make the bubbles come no matter what. And then we can kind of start to explore more of the verticality. Oh, that was a low blow. There's a jumping gem right there that made my jump fail. Oh, check this out. We're on a fast bubble. It's the metro. The express lane. Riding on the bubble. Okay. This was not that exciting over here. Literally very little worth my while to hang out on this side. Hey, double. What are those little coin things? They are points. Score means nothing in the game, although at the very end of the game, you do get a scoreboard that you will be placed on. And then if you leave the game running, you can keep playing it over and over again to try to beat your score. The only way to have a score by the end of the game is to not die. I am not about to try to play this game with no deaths. You can try it. I'm not that interested in learning any one game to that sort of caliber. I used to not know how to get the feather in the ice caves. So I used to get to this lava cave without featherfall, and it is really disheartening because there's a jump you need to progress through the rest of the game, and I only found one other method to get through it if you didn't have featherfall, and that is to ride a bubble up through this very snaky, thin area without the bubble popping on the rocks. But it had to be as far to the left as possible without popping on a rock on its own. I can tell you, it had to be like pixel perfect. Or you'd go all the way up here on your bubble and it would pop. Or you'd fall off, or an enemy would kill you and you'd die, and then that makes you fall off the bubble. No matter what, it's awful. This is the jump. You can make this jump very easy with featherfall. Whoops. You have to remember to jump. But if you don't have featherfall, you can't make it. You will slide. In fact, even with featherfall, I slid. There we go. This gets you the red key. This is the last key you need. You do not need a blue key in here. Like I said, some levels require all 3 keys. Some levels require just 2 or even just 1, depending on the level. Now, there's also a skippable item in here. I don't remember where on earth you could ever pick it up again. So if you miss it here, you're really hamstringing your playthrough. And that is up this little way. Now that we have the key, we could be prompted to go right out the exit. But you really want to get this, and the only way to get this is to either bounce off an enemy or have the potion of levitation. And this is the Battle Axe of Agor. You cannot lose this. You cannot pick up another magic item to get this one replaced. This replaces the throwing dagger forever. And the beautiful part about the axe is it does double damage. You do 2 points of damage with the axe, only 1 point of damage with the dagger. You notice I'm judiciously leaving certain treasure chests untouched. It's not because I feel like we don't need them. It's because I don't remember what they have. If they have gems, that's fine. If I'm certain they have gems, that's fine. If I'm not certain, I will try not to touch them because I'm super nervous to lose the boots. Here's our boss. Same tactic. Infinity jumps. Since we have the axe, we do a lot more damage to this guy. Although his fireballs do make it annoying. Sometimes the fireballs hit the axe, and then the axe stops going through him. Sometimes the axe will go through the fireballs and him, and there's no rhyme or reason. Ugh, and the ghosts got me. Oh my god, I remember this game! Hello, Magna. Welcome on in. Now we can also do it this way, which is ridiculous. and does so much crazy, stupid damage. We just kicked him. We kicked him to death with the Boots of Force. No axe. No thought. And another blue bikini thought at the end of the level. Yeah. That's it for the fire zone. If you got the lava boots, the boots of lava walk, that's the only relevant level that you could use those boots. And you can't even walk on the lava with those boots. You can ride the fire spout for shiggles, and then you will not have any more lava for the rest of the game. This area is also called an ice cave. I mean, it looks just like the blue ice cave, but I never looked at this purple and thought, yes, this is ice. I just called this the purple cave when I was a kid. This level is the most nuanced and the most Wizards and Warriors-y of them all, in my opinion. If you've never played the game, pay attention the most now, because this is where I feel like the game could not be more Wizards and Warriors than this. You got bats and snakes and hidden doors like this one here. Like this one here, here, there. You have to touch it just right. What happens when you're in a secret room? Your axe will double any gem that you smack it with. So we're going to try to smack all gems with axe. We will get double contribution for doing it that way. Kick more powerful than throw an axe. These Boots of Force, man, I tell you, they are ridiculously dumb powerful. Look at his can-can dance. That's just so silly. And yet, best item in the game. Unlock any chest you want. The game manual says you can unlock the locked doors. That is not true. That is a lie. Or they forgot to program it. I fell very far after getting that cuckoo clock. That feels like a dumb trade. This level may have the highest diversity of enemies. The first time you face a high diversity of enemies. I guess the forest is pretty diverse. You got a lot of different enemies in the forest when you start. But then the ice caves and then the lava caves, or the blue ice caves, I feel like the level diversity shifts really low. Blue caves just have the fire spitting dudes and the stalagmites. And the fire caves, just those fireballs and doubles. Like, what the heck? Here, at least you got your snakes, your bats, the stalactite creatures, or stalagmite. I think there's another hidden door around here somewhere. Some of these doors, you can be right underneath it, but you have to touch it with the right part of your head. I could have sworn it was around here. Could it be more over to the other side here? This level has the highest gem requirement, or one of the two highest gem requirements. So me finding the hidden rooms saves me maybe farming later, or trying to open up chests, which is dodgy for me because I don't remember which chests are okay to open versus which ones will replace the Boots of Force. So I am trying to remember kind of where we'll find those hidden rooms. You notice every time you hear like a little squeak noise, sometimes I do manage to deflect an enemy projectile. There aren't a lot of enemies that shoot projectiles. When it does happen and you're not attacking, your shield does save you that little bit of damage. Projectiles always do 1 point of damage though. Here. That's where I was thinking. Come on. Jump and shoot. Believe the gem requirement here is 200. This is also a really forgiving platformer in that enemies don't actually knock you around. I hate games where the enemies actually push you when they touch you. Like Ninja Gaiden. It's so frustrating to take damage and then die down a cliff because you took damage. Here's our red key. This level is also very large, so it's got a certain path of progression to it. I think I'm dead. Yeah. There's a path of progression to get all the keys, and it's a bit labyrinthine. Here's another great reason. Blue key! To get the boots, and that is these guys. You can't kill these guys with any other weapon but the boots. And they just shoot like a bunch of flies at you. It's really annoying. You're basically constantly taking damage whenever you're in a room with those skulls. The fly skulls. I used to hate them as a kid until I found out that the boots grant you the ability to destroy them. Isn't that gem sound just pleasant? Don't you want it as a ringtone or a notification tone? Maybe we can't expect to get all these with the axe. I feel like it's super important to work on sound design for the thing you're gonna want to pick up. In this game, it's gems. The gems are the shine sprite or golden puzzle piece or what have you. So you have to make it a palatable sound because your players are gonna want that sound over and over and over again. Is there one over here? Maybe not. There is a secret item. Not a secret item. Well, it's hard to get. There's a magic item in the game. It would replace the Boots of Force. That allows you to find secret rooms. It's called the Horn. You have to be on the screen where the magic, where the secret room is. You blow the horn, you can see the door. If you leave that screen without going through the door disappears again. You'll have to use the horn again, but you have unlimited uses, so that's not a big deal. But the horn does nothing else but find secret rooms. And there are not a lot of secret rooms in the game. Once you've found them too, you can kind of just guess like I'm doing. Just kind of bounce your head around if you have some memory where they are. The fact that I'm remembering as many of these rooms as I am is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you would see me looking over at a map on another, tab open on my side screen or something. You'd know, because I'd be doing like one of these, like, okay, yeah. And then you'd see where I'd go. But we're not doing that. We're playing this raw. So the fact that I remember any secret room is a miracle. A miracle in brain space. But here we are, remembering secret rooms from a game from who knows how long. Who knows the last time I played this. Here's the blue room. Guess what we find in the blue room? The pink key. We're gonna kick some skulls because I hate these guys. It's for all of the times I played as a kid and I did not know how to kill the skulls. Secret room down here. I feel like that's just gems. I won't risk it. We will probably get to 200 without needing to open any chests along the way. Again, if we get a chest with a magic item, we'll replace the Boots of Force. We've already gotten all of the other items that are that don't stack on top of, or that don't eliminate each other. So I really don't want that one, I think, and I really don't want that one down there. I think one of these is the freezing wand. You can freeze enemies. These enemies are all like one-hit kills. I don't think having a freeze wand is really that necessary. All of them only do like 1 point of damage if they touch you. Freeze wand. I don't know. They don't work on the. It doesn't work on the boss. If you could freeze the boss, hell yeah, hell yeah. The other one, which I think is the one up above there, is the cloak of invisibility. Guess who you are invisible to when you use the cloak of invisibility. You're gonna love this. It's a real blemish on Rare and their coding from back in these days. Kale, I'm sorry I'm making fun of their coders, their coding team again. You gotta grant me this one. This one's really funny, actually. The cloak of invisibility makes him invisible to the players. He's got a little bit of a sparkly effect, just like this. So you see all those tiny little stars around Kuros. You can see those stars when you use the cloak of invisibility, but you can't see Kuros. Guess who can see Kuros? Everyone else in the game. All the enemies can still see you. They can still see you. Now, somebody data mined the cloak of invisibility to kind of see like what happened there. Is there anything else it's coded to do? It turns out the cloak of invisibility, while it does not make the enemies unable to see you, they don't go wandering around confused. They can still see right where you are. And now you're really struggling to see yourself. It does do one thing. Oh, check this out. We have 2 axes. If you get all of the axe upgrades without dying, or without continuing, we're about to continue. So we're about to lose this feature. You will lose the 2 axe upgrade. I don't remember if you can get it again, but at least for a small moment of pleasure, a small while in the middle of the game, we were able to throw 2 axes at once. And then I will die and I will lose it. But it's novel. It helps. It does help. You get more damage output if you can keep it. But I never promised I wouldn't die. I never promised I wouldn't continue. So I intend to probably die and probably lose it. And then I don't know if you can get it again. Don't know. This is gems for sure. I remember that. So the one thing the Cloak of Invisibility does that's beneficial is it reduces all enemy damage to 1. Now, the sad part about that is, in the overworld with these enemies, they all just do 1 damage. So you haven't changed their damage at all. Yeah, we lost the 2 axe already. Well, it's nice while it lasted. We're already at 200 gems anyway. Now if I get any more secret rooms, it's just for the points, just for funsies. Felt like there was another one over there, but maybe not. There's one down here. One more secret room, I think. Maybe. There it is. I suppose if you're going against a boss and you can use the sparkles around your body to see your character well enough, then having the Cloak of Invisibility means you could body check the boss. And the normal amount of... they'd normally do 3 damage to you when they touched you. That would change to 1 damage. And you could probably do a pretty good, just like, destroy them before you die sort of tactic. However, the Boots of Force do so much damage by kicking the boss. Why not just do the Boots of Force tactic instead? We're invincible. Let's go fight the boss while we're still invincible. Hey, buddy. All right, we might die. Let's back up. We're a bit greedy. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. He's going to get me on projectiles alone. Oh, we might get this. Got it. Got it. 1 and done. That's level 4. Surprise, surprise. Blue bikini clad clump of pink sprites meant to suggest the womanly form for young male 80s NES gamers. The height of sexual grooming in those days next to the Sears catalog. All the victory, indeed. Now we just do a crazy climb. Do you remember when we were around a whole bunch of hornets and we fell a long, long tunnel of roots and sort of implied that we were inside of a tree, I suppose. And we were climbing up the interior of said falling down the interior of said tree to get to the first boss. This is the mirror level. We are now climbing up a tree. And climbing up is never as much fun, because now we have to actually pay attention to the platforms. The good news is, the thin platforms of the first level are nowhere to be found. All the platforms here seem to be really wide for some reason. Whoops. I suppose I could just levitate here. The big issues here are, first, jumping gems, because they can really screw up your jump. Big issues here are these spiders, which you can run into with your sword. Oh no. And these roots. When you touch the roots, they move you. They make your fall shift and descent. Another one of the jumping gems. You may see acorn items that pop up in the world here. Acorns can only be opened by a throwing weapon, so you either have to have the throwing knife or the axe of Agor. And you toss it at the acorn, it opens up, and it gives you usually a potion, an item for points, or, rarely, a knife or axe upgrade. Those are the things I like the most, so I do try to open the acorns when I find them, because upgraded axe means longer distance and eventually double axe at the same time if you don't use a continue, which sadly I do. I use continues because I'm playing this game very casually, very chill, just taking our sweet time. Just having a nice night of it. Hey, look! It is the same fairy tale forest we started out in, but all the werewolves are elves. All of the eagles are gargoyles. We've gone full fairy tale now. The denizens of a natural forest have gone a little bit darker over here. Like the wizards' evil magic is corrupting everything. The moths are now bats. Everybody knows bats are a darker animal than moths. Playing a game just for the fun of it, that is literally the MO tonight. I've got no other cause this evening than to just be relaxed and to chat with you fine folk. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your faces very much. There's the pink key. Now I'll show you something ridiculously cheap and horrible about this game. We got the pink key. The pink door is in the bottom right of the level. Then we'll have to climb up a tree to get into the canopy for other goodies. Or what we can do is wait till we get a bat and use the bats for a jump. And just bounce to the next part of the level without having to do the jumping puzzle. It's awful, I know. We're such a skipping Andy. Fact of the matter is, I lied when I said Kuros has a sword out and you can attack people with the sword on his body by smacking into them. There's also another part of his body that's equally deadly, and that's his toes. Yeah, Kuros can jump on enemies just like Mario. Success of Mario was definitely accounted for. Okay, there's another secret room that I think is up around here somewhere. I thought. I'm gonna probably die trying to get it, though. I know there's a relic here, too. This guy. Relics are just for points. They look super cool and sound epic, like you're gonna get something really amazing in the game. And then if you use a continue, you use up the relic. Oh, look at that! The rare... This is a rare bug. Every once in a while, if you die, it loads the wrong enemy set into the late forest, and it gives you the early forest enemies. I forgot this happened. What a trip down memory lane. I super thought there was a hidden room up here, but we don't need it. I think the blue key is the only key we need. We don't even need the pink key, frankly. And there is a red key. I don't think we need that either. Let's see. Do we need a red key? Nope. Blue's good enough. We will probably die to this enemy. This enemy has a lot of health. And then ghosties at the end. But it is a pretty sad enemy. Well, we didn't die. Spooter! It's true. We really need to start carrying women's clothes on us because there are a lot of lady folk out there that could really use clothes. This level is not indicative of later Wizards and Warriors games, but this one is very iconic, and anybody who's played this game before will remember with hatred this level. The point of this level is we're finally at Malkill's secret castle. It's a really big ass castle, so it's really not that secret. And here's our gent right here. The place where how they get ya in this game is every level needs a key and every level has a gem requirement, right? This guy's gem requirement is 50. So he needs 50 gems. You can see that. He's also standing in front of a red door. It's not just red Kuros, it's also a red door. So you need the red key. Guess where the red key is? It's at the very top of the castle. So we're going to be doing one of the dumber, more annoying jumping, vertical jumping platformer areas of any game with the Potion of Levitation and the Featherfall relics. So we will be doing this on easy mode, but it's super annoying. Every platform is really thin, and as you can see already, some of these platforms, oh son of a bitch, I ran off the edge. If you make a mistake, you could flail like I just did and sort of wiggle around in panic until you end up in the wrong space at the wrong time. Here's where the infinite levitating portion of the Potion of Levitation really comes in handy, though. You can really save yourself a lot of heartache doing it this way. Where am I? I'm not where I need to be. Oh no, I'm falling a lot. I fell all the way to the bottom. That's just rude. This is a very rude level. That's fine. Yeah, it's completely open. So the more platforms you miss because you missed a jump and you're having issues navigating yourself back where you need to be, you could fall. You can lose all your progress from very, very high up. There are some places in this level where you've hit something of a checkpoint and they give you some solid ground underneath you to so you're not falling all the way down. I think we're on the right path here. Sometimes jumping up is necessary in order to reposition the camera so you know sort of where you're headed to. This is a level I unfortunately remember very little of. So, I don't even know if I'm heading toward the right part of the castle just yet, or if I'm skipping something vital. I feel like I'm skipping something vital. Oh no. Nah, I think I got it. I just forgot how tall this level actually is. There we go. First checkpoint. So first bit of like flat ground. I'm gonna chill here for a second. Relax, get my bearings. We're gonna have to go up and to the right now, which means if we fall, we'll still hit that crenellated part, and we did. I'm already feeling like I got a little bit of numb thumb though, I'll tell you that. No! That piece does not want to stay out for me. I need you to be a platform longer. Okay, good. Staying out. Seems like it's stuck now. Alright. Next, I think we go up the right side here. There we go. Relic should be here. These absolutely useless, badass-looking items. 10,000 points! Which we will lose when we die, because we'll have to use a continue. Alright. If we fall in this next part, we can fall down to the crenellated part below it, but that's still a lot of loss of progress. At least it won't be all the way down to the grass below, though. Oh, that's not good. Again, permanent float is what makes this able to be done. Right. Now I remember. Now I remember why this level really sucks. So the red key is inside of this room. How do we get the pink key to get in there? First of all, the boots of force do not work, even though the user manual says they'll open doors. They don't. We have to jump off the castle to the left. Yeah, this is a big, rude gotcha. You can't climb up here yourself. You do have to fall, because it's blocked off from other routes. And there's the pink key. And we'll have to do the jumps again. Yep. We're back on the middle crenellation. Oh, crap. So we only have to make our way up this tower and then the middle tower again. Which we're doing. Alright. We had a little bit of squirreliness at the beginning. I think I just had nerves knowing what I was facing. But I'm starting to feel a little more secure in my careful jumps. These jumps are now harder to make just manually because you're not doing the subtle left and right maneuvers in midair alone. You're also holding up to do the feather fall part. So holding up on the controller and then shifting left and right to adjust yourself makes things a little bit squirrelier. Alright. This level without the shield of protection, absolutely bullshit. And without the boots of force to kill the skellies, a lot of bullshit, because there's lots of skellies in this room. They're really annoying. They're invincible to all other attacks besides the boots. It's absolutely a wretched way to go. Ugh. And your shield doesn't work from below. It only works sideways. Yeah, another axe. Too bad I'm about to die. To the acid from up above, as a matter of fact. That means all the skulls also respawned. Kill every skull out of principle, out of spite. Not for any other reason. Killing these skulls is not an achievement or anything. It just makes young D feel better. There's even another secret door. Or not secret. Another door inside the door. And here's our red key. We can get this, GTFO, and drop all the way down to the beginning of the level. We are missing the 50 gems, however, so it would benefit us to actually go through and kill and look around to see if we can find some gems. Oh, I disappeared off the screen there for a hot minute. See if we can find any gems over in yon corner. Oh, interesting. If you kick, your shield stays in front of you. That's pretty handy. And just like that, we've got the 50 gems required. So we can bounce out, jump down, take the long fall home, and we're good to go. Let's do it. And say goodbye to this horrible castle level. Oh, we're dead. One arrow while we were falling just completely sniped us out of the air. Hey, Red Kuros. How you doing? All right. You might expect a boss there, but there isn't. It's one of the few levels with no boss. Now we are inside the castle and in the most asinine level of the entire game. You thought it was climbing a castle. This level also has a crazy requirement for gems. You need 200 of them. And you can get them fairly easily if you hit all of the secret rooms. But that would mean either having the horn, memorizing where they all are, or something. I don't know. I've forgotten. So we're going to see how well we do. I think there's plenty of opportunity to get the 200. But if you didn't like the red eagles from level 1, or the red gargoyles from the other forest level, well, they're all over this level. Everywhere. By the scores. By the gobs. And they always seem to come at you at just the wrong angle for you to defend. This level also introduces skeletons, which are a precursor to the boss. There's a red door. We're gonna have to find the red key. Let's see. The good news is with this level, as long and windy as it is, it's pretty sensical. It does what you'd expect the level to do, in other words. Just trying to remember where, like, there's secret rooms in this level. Where are they? Another skelly. They come in pink, too. I have some memory of how the secret rooms are usually laid out, so you might see me going to certain areas of the level or certain platforms and trying that out to see if that's where it was, I remember. These guys are dropping a lot of gems, at least. Big help, guys. Big help. Hey, there's our... Oh, this is room number 2. This room It's in the shape of a capital I. That's a clue how I know it's room number 2. That means we missed room number 1 back there somewhere. I had a hunch we were missing one. That's why I started scrounging around so frantically. I wish when I was a kid too, somebody told me that you can literally just ram into most enemies to do damage to them. The sword alone would be enough. Just jump into an enemy's face and you hurt them. Red key down. This level requires all 3 keys, I believe. It's a big level. A very big one. Okay, that was the I over there. I feel like the N could be close. Is the background doing a weird flicker for everyone else too? I think that's a CRT TV sort of thing. And when I had an older TV, it didn't do that. Well, I don't know that we'll find that first room. So let's just keep going. Lots of skulls. There's our pink key. I see no flicker. Oh, great. Maybe it's kind of covered up by OBS. On my screen, it's bad. I have mild photosensitive epilepsy, so when things flicker, it makes me anxious. Shouldn't say bothers me, but it makes me anxious. So many of these skulls. The level designers just had a field day with skulls. Notice I'm much more confident about touching the chests around here. It's because I think they figured if you made it this far and you still don't have all the special items, like, you're kind of screwed, buddy. You better have them all by now, because we're not going to just give you the Featherfall relic or the Boots of Force now. You're almost done with the game. There's a blue door. I thought we needed the pink key in here. Pink key must be for something else. There's the blue key. We're missing another room. This is the E room. This is room number 4. Do you know what we're spelling yet? Can you tell we're spelling something? I'm missing a lot of the secret rooms, so I must not remember this level very well. This is kind of near the end of the game, though, too, so you need to have the free time to play this far in. Am I able to get up there? I feel like I should be. Maybe I can just axe my way down there. Maybe not. Now, if I use levitation... Oh, okay. There we go. That did the trick. Well, you want to know something fun? We've already hit 200 gems because we've been so studious. Alright, we're going to go to area C of this dungeon. And now we're just going to collect gems just for funsies. I think there's another secret room right here. This one's a letter N. Cookie to whoever gets what we're spelling with the secret rooms. We had an I in the 2nd position, an E in the 4th position, and an N in the 5th position. jump in your general direction, sir. Oh, that guy got me good. I think these guys do pretty heavy damage when you let them body you. That's free gems. Secret room? Secret room? Someone right here? Maybe not. Darn. Yeah, they'd like to fall like right on your head. It's really rude. How's everyone doing so far tonight? What's been the highlight of your year? For those of us that have had really bad Januaries, help us out. Tell us there's hope. Oh yeah, these guys do 2 points of damage when they touch you. They're souped up. Where's that next secret room? Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's the problem with these enemies. I'm watching very carefully when they path around you. They really like dropping right on top of your head or coming up right underneath your feet. That's pretty big rudeness right there. I think we missed the next secret room. I think it was up higher than we can climb back up again. I think. Unless it is up here. Could you be? Maybe not. Just climb up just a wee bit and see if we can find it for shiggles. There it is. Okay, cool. It's a D. My character in MC hasn't discovered fire. Hope is a big ask right now. Fair. Are you sick of the tune when you're about to die yet? Because I feel like at 25% health, you can actually live a very long time, which is honestly super annoying that you can. Because it means you hear this very short, repetitive song for a very long time before you actually die. More gems. And the last room. It's a no. Has anybody been playing at home? Think you know what the word is, even though I missed like 2 rooms along the way? Let's see if I can help you out here. We have... Where's my thing? Yes. Yes. No. Let's see. Do one of these. Where is it? Oh, it's coming up over my head. I blank E N D. Oh. Can anybody figure out? Oh, wait. I think we missed 2 rooms, didn't we? I feel like we must have. Anyway, you know what we're spelling? I think you all know what we're spelling. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, guys. Way to go. This isn't even a, this game was made by Rare. Shouldn't they have spelled Rare? If you ever see this game on the shelves, you'll see a big acclaim. Is it Jeebus? It's Jeebus. If you ever saw this game on shelves, they have a big Acclaim icon on the bottom of the game packaging. That's because Acclaim paid the money to make this game happen. They did not actually make the game. It was rare. But Acclaim produced it. All right. Well, we have 453 gems. We only needed 200. And now we're about to die to this tiny, tiny skeleton made up of about 20 pixels. Because we do not have enough health to survive this enemy. But you will at least get to see his gimmick very soon. Again, we're going to be doing the infinity jumping. I could do the Boots of Force tactic here. It's a little tricky to survive. And it honestly feels kind of cheap to you guys to show you like a really shitty way to beat the bosses every time. This one, I take pride in being able to beat the old school way. Hey, look, our little tiny skeleton has grown. Tiny skeleton is cute. Also, so is your emoji. Crimson! Hello, hello. And let me pause real quick. I'm doing well. Just been lurking, listening to you while working on my Minecraft base. Nice. I was so impressed with your skeleton grinder that I cannot wait. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here. I would honestly, for those of you that are subbed or Twitch turboed, and you can skip past the ad break that the other Twitch people have. I feel bad for them if we skip this particular fight. This is like the best. The hardest fight in the game, I think. Maybe not the best. The best is the last fight. But this one's good too, and I would hate to do it just on ad break and then beat it and feel bad for those people. But yeah, if your base turns out anything like your skeleton spawner area, I'm already thoroughly impressed, and I'm gonna have to really beef up my game. I like making infrastructure stuff, but I haven't really done a whole lot in the realm of architecture and interior design in Minecraft, and I should really do some research because I love that stuff in real life. I wish I had money to embark in interior design sort of stuff because it's never free. Or it either takes a lot of money to make a house exactly the way you imagine it in your dreams, or it takes a lot of time, and I've neither of those. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Also, I still have more mead, so keep peace. I've been nursing this because it is so tasty and a little pricey. It was a birthday gift, so I don't want to just use it all up in quick gulps, you know. All right, let's continue on with our skelly fight. I'm already at half health. Honestly, I might have been playing this a little bit loose. I may die again. Oh, yeah. I walked myself right into Skeleton Jr.'s body, so this might not be the run where I succeed. It's big! It's Big Skelly! It's Skelly Sr. Alright, let's try this again. We got Micro Skelly. Hi, Micro Skelly. Micro Skelly's not too tough. Doesn't have a lot of health. Here's Mini Skelly. This is another one of those bosses where it's proof that if you're going to get hit by either a bone or by the boss, always get hit by a bone. They do 1 damage, the boss does 3. I am missing my shots. That's okay. I'll bide my time. All right. Mini Skeleton's done. Skelly Jr. or human-sized Skelly is up. We're doing great so far. We've only lost 1 point of health. And we just got smacked by Big Skelly. There's not much you can do if he jumps when you jump. You just gotta take the L. But I think we're gonna get it this time. And then we'll do our super cheap tactic to beat those ghosties. Because that's what you do when you don't want to die to the ghosties. That was a very long countdown to get rid of all those gems. We got a ton of gems. And surprise, surprise, Bikini clad rewards await at the end. All right. Candida. Isn't that a type of yeast? Did we just save yeast? All right. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We're at the end of the game. This is the last level. Welcome, fledglings, to the last level of Wizards and Warriors. It's only 12:34. This level features fire-breathing spiders and ghosts for some reason. Why not? There's ghosts. We'll need to break every torch in here. Torches are just like acorns. They hold secret, low important items. However, sometimes that low importance item can be a gem. Can be. We also see the red gargoyles come back, which I'm not happy about, but red gargoyles also have a high propensity of dropping gems. This gem requirement is 50, and this is the first and last level where the gem requirement is not met in the level itself. There are no secret rooms in here we can rely on. We will have to farm enemies to get the last of the gems. So at some point, we're going to get to a nice place where enemies will be spawning on both sides of us, and we'll be doing a Battle of Olympus, if you've ever played that game. Basically just getting our requirements to beat the game by killing. I'm doing a little bit of pre-farming as we kind of make our way through the level, though, too. Nothing in here paths very nicely, so we're going to take plenty of damage because the specters like to come up where they like to come up. The gargoyles come up where they like to come up. Only the spiders are reliable as far as how they path. Jumping gems. There are a couple jumping gem places. Even though there are no hidden rooms, there are hidden jumping gems. Actually, we're already at 60. Maybe the requirement wasn't 50 gems. Maybe that was a different level. Is it 100? We'll find out real soon here, because we're about to get to the door guardian right about here. Hello. It's 100. All right. Hey, look, we're both red. Buddies, twins. Hey. All right, what a waste of an invulnerability spell. We just sat there touching swords with a stranger. Like it was a Thursday night. I'll pick every gem up that I see dropped, because they're all important. That one too. Even the specters drop them. Alright, let's get ourselves up there. There we go. Hey, that's an axe upgrade. I'm kind of jumping cautiously here because I know some of these ledges have jumping gems. And if you jump and hit them, there's a good chance you're going to fall and lose some progress climbing up. There's not much more level left here, though. I'll say that. Yeah, I notice I'm doing like an extra jump on most platforms here to make sure that if we do hit a jumping gem spot, that it doesn't cause me to fall down and lose some significant progress in this level. I'm also checking all platforms because I kind of forget what is where. This is our last life of the without a continue, so we're about to lose our massive score there. But that's the way this works out. Do you play Mario? Oh, hey, what's up? Sorry, I was in the zone. We're in the last level of this game. I love Mario games. I can't say I play Mario to like a level where it's interesting to watch me. The game that I'm probably best at as far as all the Marios is probably Super Mario World on the SNES. I feel like I'm I'm a pretty competent Galaxy gamer. I put tons of hours into Galaxy. I beat it with Mario, I beat it with Luigi, and I got 100% completion on both. But it doesn't mean that I'm like good. Know what I mean? Also, what does FLMF stand for? Just curious. Crimson says my base is going to be a little more simplistic in comparison to the spawner room. All right. Simple can still be beautiful. All right. Well, I started off kicking. That's fine. You can still kick enemies here. They just, you know, the kick doesn't serve because everything dies from one hit. Florida, motherfucker. I'm so sorry. I hope one day you can find another place to live. Nah, Florida has its perks. Depends on where you live, I suppose. I've seen the good Florida and I've seen the bad Florida. I'm just a little ways north of you. We're just outside of the Atlanta metro area. You look like a guy in a clip playing Super Mario 64 I saw on YouTube. Oh, cool. I've been a YouTuber since 2014, but not really in the gaming space. So, wouldn't be me. But I hear that they're just that I look like a lot of people. I guess I just have one of those faces, you know? There's our red key. It's the only key we need for this level, for this room. It's a very tiny level. I almost just want to call it like a single room. And we've already hit our gem requirement, if you can believe it. We just went slow and methodically, and that was kind of like enough for us to do it. So we didn't actually need to stop and like farm or like heavy farm. Level is tough. There's a lot of random spawns, and the specters and the red gargoyles don't really give you a good pathing. They like to come up on your head. They like to come at your feet. If you were really squirrely and were good at moving Kuros left and right, you could probably dodge them pretty easily. I'm not that guy. I'm not invested in making in this game being like the game that I get great at. Games I try to get great at are generally modern MMOs and like first person shooters. That's where I want to like shine way more than, you know, a platformer from ancient days. This game is Wizards and Warriors for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Ancient game. We're right at the final boss door. This is going to be pretty anticlimactic, but it was an interesting idea for a final boss for a game back in these days. This boss will travel all throughout this skull-shaped room, shooting projectiles at you that home. And there's the guy's teeth. Here's the base of the skull. And here's the outside. You can scout around and sort of find a best position to get in so that as he pops in and out of existence, you can try to get some shots off. What you really want to do is find the place where you have the most spawns of him and where you can hit him regularly. And the reason is he has 2 full bars of health and he respawns. He regenerates that health. So if you don't have a good spot where you can kind of whack at him regularly, he'll just get his health back. We're probably going to die, and that's fine. We'll just do it on the next life. But right here at the base of the skull, the crook right here, I find that this is like the... let me pause real quick. Find that right here is where the best place to farm him is. He's got a couple places he can spawn over on the teeth. He's got the flat of the skull right there, and he'll also spawn on top of this like little platform up here. So you can kind of get him from a lot of different angles if you're lucky. Chances are you'll probably just hit his bullet as you try to hit him. That's fine. At least you didn't take damage yourself. But when he spawns right on that little peak in the very center of the screen, that's when you can get a few good pot shots off on him, and we'll probably win this try around. I noticed you have a cross earring. Are you a Christian? I am not in the traditional sense of the word. I am a highly spiritual person who likes the original ideas of most religions at their core. But as soon as people start practicing those religions and putting them into codified law, putting priests in charge and building churches everywhere and then proselytizing to other people, I fall off of the ideologies real quick. So I'm somebody who appreciates the philosophical basis of religion in most world religions, to be honest, the big ones, not any of the small cults that teach weird, messed up shit. The reason why I wear a cross actually has way more to do with vampire hunting, Castlevania, Van Helsing sort of lore. It's a representation of just sort of an area of mythology and folklore, sort of like that Gothic literature thing. The idea of being part alchemist, part warrior, and part occultist, and going off and like studying and trying to smite the creepy evils and cursed monsters of the night. That's always been an interest of mine. I love the Castlevania series of games. I love Vampire Hunter D. It's an old anime. It's just sort of like my thing. So boom, that's why I have a cross. It's more like it's my favorite weapon in Castlevania than it's that has anything to do with an affiliation with the church. That was the last of my mead. I'm sad. Dude's a pretty impressive wizard. I mean, I feel kind of bad for this guy. He just sent an entire realm of monsters and creeps against me, and now he's gonna teleport around the room and try to toss magic bullets at me, and that's all he has. Teleports and magic missiles. He's basically like a level 1 D&D mage. He's got magic missile. Oh, I didn't get a kickoff. Damn. Come to me. You've taken more damage from me than I have of you because you won't spawn where I need you to spawn. There you go. That's better. Old games are just chock full of angry wizards. They are. What made this guy so angry? Why do you have to go and steal a princess? Where is he going to come up? I'm losing a lot of health this time. It's not my best run. We'll probably have to do it one more time. Well, at least one more time. I can't be too confident that I'm gonna beat him so fast. Alright, I probably shouldn't jump when he's in those higher areas. I feel like I just get homed in on the back when I do. Oh yeah, he got me. Right on the head. Right on my head. So he, oh wait. Maybe he was just lonely and wanted a friend, so he kidnapped a few? Yikes. Yeah. He's, you know, sometimes when you can't make friends, you gotta make friends. Wait, how's this guy getting so many extra bullets off? Where are these other bullets coming from? Are there 2 of him now? That'd probably be a good thing. I think he's bugged. Do you see that? There are phantom bullets coming from... He's not even over there. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I need to move the camera a little bit. Because he's getting way more bullets than he ought to, it feels like. Feels cheap. Where are these bullets coming from? Yeah, these should not exist. He's bugged. And that's super not fair. He suddenly got like triple bullets on the screen. What? No way. He's got like the double axe thing that I unlocked earlier in the game. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna die just from the random bullets. Yeah, I only took 1 health off on him this round. Kick him in the face. I'm trying. Yeah, I died. I died. All right. I only took half of one of his health bars out. That's pathetic. I feel like the kick isn't good when he spawns right in front of me. Because when I whip my sword around like this, I think I also hit the magic bullet out of the way. Whereas when I'm kicking him, he just bonks me right in the head with that bullet. Magic missile or whatever you want to call it. I gotta watch where I stand too. If I push too far to the right, it makes Kuros turn around. And I'm facing the wrong way for an attack. Yeah, I got a hit. As long as I'm hitting him regularly, i.e. I'm not playing cat and mouse too hard, he can't regen. But I gotta keep the damage up. And I can't miss opportunities when he comes up, like especially right in front of me. I've already lost half my health, but so is he. All right, so we're even there. Although, yes, he still has ghosties when he dies. So I got to be mindful of that. Ow. How did he hit me there? Come on, my dude. Come to Kuros. Ah. I totally jumped when I said I wouldn't jump when he's on those higher platforms. Jumping is like a sure way to get hit by the bullet. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it this one either. Did it again. Doing the jump when I shouldn't do the jump. Oh, maybe I do the levitate instead. Then it can drop down real fast. Oh, I wonder if I can do extra damage to him that way too. With the tip of my sword coming right up in his face. Come on, right here. Right here. Oh, if I do that too much, it bounces Kuros down the slope and away from this area. Oh! Oh, shit! I got taken out by the ghosts in like one hit. They just spawned and boom, I collapsed. I folded like wet toilet paper. Pathetic. Yeah, that was pretty close. We got to the ghosts. I thought I wasn't going to get it. We had taken so much damage. You see how the axe sometimes just completely gets stopped by just the bullet, and it doesn't go through to actually hit the wizard? This guy's name's Malkill. Mal for bad and kill for, you know, because he likes to kill. I don't... Who comes up with names for things in the 80s? Malkill. He's gonna start to regen here in a second if I don't hit him. There's a hit. Oh, I totally smacked that, I thought. Have you considered not dying? I'll think on it. Let's put it up to a vote. Can somebody do a poll? Should D die on this fight or not die? Still a better wizard than Menomina. True. That guy was awful. And he'd leave for such a long time. He would just leave his servant alone to mess with the occult forces in his house. Like, don't go down to my basement, okay? You won't like what you find down there. Only the power to destroy me. Don't you do it. I really gotta not push too far to the right. Alright. We're doing pretty good. We're equal in health now. I can't lose too much more or the ghosties will kill me. I think we'll do the levitate trick to kill the ghosties, though. If we have the health to sacrifice it. If I'm down to like 2 health, they could kill me before I kill them with the levitate trick. So I need like 3 health to do that one and survive them. He's also got to not regen health. Do not regen your health back, my dude. Damn. Oh, I got one off. Right before he disappeared. That's it. Levitate. Got it. Got it. Good job, everybody. You did great. Do a little victory lap around his skelly base. Can you imagine fighting him up in one of these corners? Like, where would he even spawn that you could get him? He can spawn inside of those eyes, too. And on all the teeth. It's a really... yeah. There are just no better places, I think, than the one that we just chose. All right, let's go through the blue door. Who do you think's going to be on the other side? Do you think we're going to save a maiden? A blue, bikini-clad maiden? Thou hast rescued thy princess. Thy search hath ended. 100,000 points. Good job, we did it. We saved our princess. Oh, I was hoping it'd be another angry wizard. It's not one. It's a rare game, you know. You don't have like that this is my final form sort of game. Well. Here we go. Well done, Sir DJH. And how much you want to bet? We're top of the scoreboard now. First place by some 240,000 points. And we get a Sir next to our name, even if we're female, because we did better than everybody else and we beat the game. Everybody else that doesn't have Sir next to their name, they did not beat the game. That's right. All right. That's that. Okay. What are we doing next? What's next on the docket? Let's change tack. We got like an hour? Yeah, like an hour. Do I have some other old games? Question is, do we do them? Do we play them? We have only an hour, and I don't have a lot of other games that take that little amount of time to beat. Is part of the thing. If we do start on another game, would we be able to beat it at all? Maybe just for the sake of goofing around, we'll pick on another one that we definitely won't beat, but we'll at least be able to just sort of goof around with in the next hour or so. Or maybe what we should hop into. No. It's retro. It's a retro day. So we should be doing retro stuff on a retro day. So we will. We will.
You are my dad. Oh. You're my dad. Wookie, wookie, wookie.
Iron Sword? Oh, man. I don't have that one readied. That would not take me an hour. That one's a hard game because at some point, even if you have continues left over, first of all, it's not a continue forever game like Wizards and Warriors. But second of all, the continue system, you can save your continues through passwords and you can do really well to get like extra lives and stuff. But once you get to the Earth domain, they ignore all continues. it's a continuous game from that point forward. So your password is the only thing you have. You can start back over from the beginning of Earth, but you have to beat Earth all the way through, and then maybe you get a password for the summit of the final mountain, I think. But without passwords, I mean, it's passwords or nothing, and you do have to start over from the beginning of the level. It's hard. It is hard. Can I send you where I'm at with the icon I was working on? Absolutely. I changed the colors to help avoid owner rights. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Iron Sword is a hard game. It's definitely a hard game. Let us try. Let's change tack. Let's see. Let me put this one out and make a new one here. Actually, I should have this one somewhere in here. What did I call it? This? Oh, yes, I did call it this, but I don't have the right thing. There we go. We'll make this work. Live production at its finest, folks. Man, can't buy better work than this. Better streams than this. We're gonna pop up into the SNES era and play at least an hour's worth. I'm hiding all of my alerts when I put it down that or up that high. This is just a personal favorite, but I don't know that I ever beat this all the way through. This one I think I needed passwords to beat, because this game's difficulty is all over the place. All over the place. Check Discord, will do. Oh shit, I love this one. Excellent, me too. Oz? That looks really cool. Is your client, I don't want to say who by name, but is your client pleased with the palette there? Because hopefully they are. I think it looks badass. Okay, here's a thing though. I thought I had this game set up for my Switch controller, and super feels like I don't. They said definitely different. I like it. Cool. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Oh, sorry, one sec. Fixing a window here. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family, but now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. This one is Super Castlevania 4, Stuart. Also, hello. Welcome on in. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula with only his whip and courage. That's two things. He sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. All right. Three things if we're playing this game. Thing number one, I forget. We actually have to switch the category and a couple of our streaming platforms tonight to Super Castlevania 4. Castle. How do you spell Castlevania again? No, I know. Just clearly bad at typing tonight. There. And also, can I switch it here? I feel like I should be able to switch it here. I have switched it on a Twitch it. Twitch. Okay, that didn't come out right. But I don't see how to switch it on YouTube. Well, if I catfish people on YouTube into a different stream than this actually is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried. I looked for where I can end stream, change it there, but that's not, I don't know, that's not good. It's not right. President's orders activity type C, pop up chat. No, I don't want to do any of those things. Whatever. They can live with the wrong game. But then the other thing I need to do is I need to figure out why this isn't mapped right in my inputs. Use SNES joypad. Yes. But it's not working right. Oh no, it's doing this thing. I used to know. Oh, those are the hotkeys. I used to know what all these buttons did. Now I feel like I don't. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so now it's in demo mode. Great. Cool. All right. Let's figure this out. So I have a few buttons here. If that's A is enter, B is space. Wow, X is page up and Y is page down. Did I do that right? Okay. A, enter. I'm going to type this to myself. B is space. X, page up. Y, page down. And then I need what? Like, I don't need select, do I? Oh, maybe you do. Maybe you still do. Nope. Can't use that button for start, probably. Maybe we need this one for start. That one doesn't work either. This one has to be my start button then. That one closes the window I'm supposed to do that to, though. Right control? Maybe that's what the button is supposed to be. Have fun, it must be off. The universe isn't likely to destroy itself anytime soon. We'll see about that. The moment you go to sleep, that's when dark forces go to work. So, you know, good luck. Maybe the world will still be here when you come back. I'm just kidding. Have a good night, Kale. Thanks for swinging in. Okay. Where's my... Okay. So right button is Alt. Left button is Control. I need those. And I need a start button. Maybe I'll just map start to my keyboard so I don't have to mess with it in game. I need to unplug my joystick to customize these keys, which is insane. I can't believe I have to do this, but I do. So I had A was enter. I have that right. B is space. X is page up, Y is page down. I already have these right. Start is tab. Select is... Okay, interesting. Control, shift. These should be all fine. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Grouchy Mom Soul. Hello, hello. Let's do a shout out for one of my favorite clip masters of all time. How's it going? How's Mr. Grouchy these days? Oh, the move. Are you done with the move yet?
I took care of. Oh, are we dealing with bots?
I don't think so.
Wow.
We just get a lot of shout outs right now.
Damn. Joe says, Joe's like, I do the Dooku smash, if you don't mind.
On my screen, it shows Joe up in the air.
That's too funny. That's hilarious.
Amazing. Oh, you get two shout outs back to back. 2 clips. That's good stuff. We're packed and the movers come tomorrow morning. Oof. All right.
You look like a 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog really bad.
Exciting times.
Yes, you can do it. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know about this clip. Last one was good. All right. Start. Enter your name. Sure. Oh no. It's like my my keys are off. I can't to the right. Every time I hit to the right, it moves 1 to the left. That's super weird. Maybe I just have to unplug and plug in my controller. If not, I could always do this on keyboard, I guess. Just, you know, games like this are a lot easier not on keyboard. Oh, it's so, yeah, it's wonky. It keeps wanting to go more and more to the, I don't have it down. Whatever. I'll do this and then see how it looks in game or how it feels in game. Go. Okay. Oh, it's an auto walker. Yeah, I don't like this at all. He's going to keep walking to one side. Can we? Cannot do it this way. What the hell? All right, let's try this as you can use a mouse? No. I don't want to use a joypad. How do I say no to the joypad? Okay, well whatever. We're going to do joypad 1 enabled. Oh, is it because of these? Should these be buttons can be disabled by using escape? Okay, cool. Let's disable a few keys. That might be part of what's going on wrong. And try that again. Man, remember when you could just plug a controller in and play your game? Oh, that fixed it. Great. Jump. Whip. Yes. Okay. We can actually play this for a little bit. Thanks for your patience while I figure this out. Maybe my second favorite Castlevania of all time. First one being one we've streamed before on live stream, only on Twitch, back in the Twitch only days, as though those were so far away. And that was Aria of Sorrow. That was a fantastic Castlevania game. Nico, how you doing tonight? Are you ready for tomorrow? The antics, the shenanigans? For those of you who don't know, we are starting a new game tomorrow. A new format for Fridays. Nico's ready. I'm ready. How much of this game will be muscle memory for me versus how much am I going to get hurt by like random bullshit damage? Currently on Minecraft. Nice. I considered hopping on Minecraft and calling it Throwback Thursday, but it feels disingenuous. We don't want the axe. We always keep the cross. Or as some exports of Castlevania call it, the boomerang, because they're not allowed to call it anything religious. Lots of flame boys. Hi, buddy. This invincibility does not ever last nearly as long as it ought to. Minecraft is the one game I play on PC. If you want in on the server, Oz and I now host our own private server. So, yeah, let us know if you or any of the fam want to hop in. We only have one server rule, and that's don't be a dick to something everybody else made. Or anybody else made. Shouldn't say everybody else. Anybody else. Meet! This is one of the best soundtracks ever written for a video game. Hands down. Especially if you like creepy music. There's so many different types of creepy music in this game. I'm currently destroying it from the roots. We do backups for people like you. Or because of people like you. Oh, right. I mean, not right now, obviously. I didn't figure you had the PC out and about. Nope. We've got the cross. Got our end game item. Damn, I thought you could whip up and get these guys better than what I'm doing. Maybe I'm just not starting the whip up at just the right time. Gotta love a stable full of just horse heads. Just hanging out. Living their best life. Yeah, I've got a feeling like there's a pretty significant amount of muscle memory with me in this game. Nope. Medusa heads are the worst in every Castlevania game. Absolute garbage enemy. Hate them. There isn't a Castlevania game where I like them. Nope. No knife. You can kindly go away. Playing as Richter in Smash. How is that? I feel like Smash Brothers has gotten to a point where it's too complex for new people to get into. Would you say that's fair? Like, how are you supposed to learn a character and get good at them and know how everybody else plays and how to counter them, and if you're playing the right character, if you need to switch to somebody else to actually counter them properly? How are you supposed to know that with the level of the sheer uh-oh. I don't have a right button mapped. Son of a bitch. How do I shoot weapons at this guy? We're gonna have to whip. Nope. We actually died. That's a real bummer. The right button is not mapped good. So for some reason, Steam likes to grab and configure my controller, and it really wants to make that button Alt. Non-game controller layouts. Is this what I'm looking at? Next. Okay. I don't know if this is what I'm looking at here. Edit layout. Oh. Here we go. Control key. This just needs to be... What does this need to be? Shift. Select a gamepad command for R. How do I do... Gamepad commands may not be supported by this game. I don't care about what game. Right bumper. Wait, what? This one is shift. Select a keyboard command for R. Shift. Key. Yes. Is it set? Is that permanent? Let's see. So now, can I use this? Okay, cool. Oh! Well, first death. Because I don't know how to configure the wrong controller for the wrong game. I'm definitely not using the right controller for this game. But, you know. Depends on if you're going for fun or competitive. Still fun to mess around in. All right. I can appreciate that. Ugh. This whip is too short to do what I want to do. There we go. Back to full whip length. But I lost my 2. I don't know where all of those are hidden. I only know where like the first level 2 block is hidden. I'm missing a lot. I actually don't know a lot of secrets to this particular game. Here's that guy. Jerk. Never had this fight take so long. Don't remember him being that hard. Very heroic freeze frame. I know I say this just about every stream these days, but I'll probably say it again. I'll keep saying it for a while until it lands on all the new people and old folks that aren't always here every stream. If you are a Twitch watcher and you don't have a Kick account, please make a Kick account and add me there. I'm farming for followers. I need 75 to get affiliate. We're already moving pretty fast. We're very brand new to the platform, and we're leveling up in followers way faster than I expected. If you are on Kick or Twitch and you're not watching the stream on YouTube, please consider going to youtube.com/DamienHalme. That is the one place where I'm farming for watch hours, so I don't need you to watch on Kick or Twitch per se. YouTube is the one place where I need the watch hours in order to re-partner, since they changed the partnership requirements. If you're on YouTube and you're already watching me and doing the watch hours thing, and you're like, hey, I'd love to support you in other ways, go make a Kick account and follow me there. Go make a Twitch account, follow me there. Do everything that you do to support your favorite folks. And if you're of means and you want to see this turn into a business as much as I do, consider going to patreon.com/DamienHalme and becoming a patron of the channel. You get all sorts of perks no matter what you do. Kick's perks are on the low side because I'm still not affiliate there, but we're working on it. And I'm working on including streamer bot functionality for Kick so that everything that the other platforms get, Kick watchers will also get as well, including the personalized goodies that subs get. Outside of that, you know, if you want to donate your firstborn or decide that you want to, you know, fund the business by giving me basically the full-time pay that I so desperately crave so I can quit my day job and just do this full-time, then I'll do whatever it takes. That sounds awful. It sounds like I'll sleep my way up to the top. But I already did that. No, I'm just kidding. I am happily married. I forgot about these little hedgehog dudes. They're jerks. I've never played a more iconic, like, dark mood game than this one. It just has so many like great feels and vibes. It really does feel like you're going through a theme park of dark and spooky tropes, but in the best way. In the best way. Sometimes tropey can be good. And also, like this, like mud swamp. Who'd have thought that this should be in a creepy game? Somebody did. Somebody went out on a limb and said, "You know what? Put our Belmont dude out there in the muddy, swampy forecastle areas, the Dracula lands." There's the cross again. The grossest part of the Dracula lands. Also, gotta love that Mode 7 background in the distance. You gotta watch some of these jumps. If you move a little too fast and you fall off the edge, most pits in this game are instant death. So if you're not cautious about how you perform your jumps, you could drop a life in a real pathetic way. Like, just really sad. All right. Avert your eyes. Got a little bit of Twitch TOS to worry about here. It's all right. I don't think she has any anatomy. She's just like a Barbie doll. Took a lot of good hits there, though. I forget if there's a 2. Forget if there's a place up here with some meat. We really don't want the axe. I'm really very content with the cross. Pretty much throughout the entire game. Oh my god, there's so much diorite in the nether chest at spawn. I love it. I love it. That's what I want to hear. Now we can start to really fortify. We just need lots of glass blocks, lots of glass pane, and honestly, we should go back and retrofit the existing glass to all be light gray. Because now that the metro ways have the light gray, the other regular glass looks like I was lazy. I wasn't lazy. I just forgot that light gray was something to make glass more beautiful and less obtrusive until Oz mentioned that we should be doing it. I was like, you're right. We should, and we should have been. It's just been so long since I've regularly played Minecraft that I kind of forgot. That's a lot of switching out. That and doing the half slab floors for the diorite so that we get a lot less pig action in the safe areas. I'd really like to have less pig. I mean, Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. Is that the end of that level? Sure is. I got you a bunch of light gray dyes as well. Well, perfect. Switching to sand now, even better. Look at us. We're a well-oiled machine. This may be my favorite level in the entire game. And I really do like some of the castle levels. Really do. Really innovative and really neat gameplay. But this is just beautiful and eerie. Look how phosphorescent the background glows. It's so good. And the sort of eerie flute music that you would never expect to be in a creepy game. Everything is so like jazz laden with the soundtrack too. Got half an hour left of my night. And then unfortunately I shall have to bid you adieu, as I've been miserably sleep deprived this week. Even when I get off stream early, I still I'm not getting to sleep on time. It's really catching up to me. This area also has one of the only secret areas in the game that I know of. There's probably more, and I just haven't explored them all. Is this? Shit. That's exactly what I didn't want. I had this hunch, like, I never go up here. Why is that? Because it's the fucking axe. That's why. Here's the secret. Kind of a secret. It's kind of obvious to smack these really funny looking rocks though too. Oh good. You get the cross real fast. That does make me lose the 2 though when you switch weapons, doesn't it? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nico, you're a G and an S. I'm so used to playing games where if you leave the area, the enemies don't respawn. Playing some of these older games where they do. It's like, oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Welcome to the sexy side of no ads. If you're on YouTube and Kick, you get this for free, but that may change in the future. Twitch folks have to be subbed or on turbo to be in this part of the game footage. Oh, I forgot. The stalactites, they're against me too. Dracula has turned the very earth against me. How could he do such a thing? He's mad. Mad vampire with his earth magic. All right, time for some remix of the song that we just were listening to. That middle candle is a trap. It's meant to stop you while the bridge starts to collapse from behind you. We're doing more vertical climbs. I'm getting Wizards and Warriors PTSD. Like, oh no, we're climbing the castle again. This game is very much a platformer. It's a lot more action than Wizards and Warriors. A lot more different types of action too. But you're not immune to trying to jump platform to platform. And the jumps, this character, Simon Belmont, does not jump nearly as beautifully as Kuros does. Kuros has great control in his jumps. This guy is wonky. There we go. Although I do like this swinging mechanic that you get to do with the whip. It's very fun. Little daunting because if you mess up, these are like one drop deaths. You will die if you get it wrong. All right. Oh, we're already at 99 hearts. I don't know why we'd keep whipping all of these candles. I guess we got to speed run through the rest of this. We'd have to keep whipping a bunch of candles open. We'll just whip the enemies and make our way through. Making our way uptown. Climbing towers. Now for the acid jazz part of the soundtrack. I didn't even realize there was a panning part to the music either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can go safely. You have to wait. a count of 4, and then those blocks won't fall on you. This part feels very Battle of Olympus. Did anybody ever play that game for the NES? It was a Broderbund game. I don't know what else Broderbund did off the top of my head, but I remember loving that game, even though it was ridiculously hard and cryptic. And like, I don't know how you were ever supposed to learn anything about that game without just playing hours and hours and hours, memorizing or drawing maps or something. I don't want that. All right. There are a lot of spitty dudes up here. Spitmen. Spitmen and eyeballs. Here comes the Spitman. If you keep moving, they will always spit where you were instead of where you are. All right. Cool. Not doing awful. Only lost 1 life due to negligent mapping of keyboard. Or not keyboard, the controller. All right, we can soft lose here if we don't move fast on those crackly platforms. They don't respawn. Right. So many hearts. Too bad we're still at 99. Like, there's a bird here. I just don't remember where it is. Ugh. Taking way too many hits on one bird. I hate it. We might die to the boss then, unless there's meat somewhere here. There's meat. I forget how much damage you take from this boss. There's a certain amount of damage you just, like, have to take. But maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe if we stay back. We have lots and lots of hearts, so we can definitely spam this and hope for the best. No. Damn. At least the short range guy will have some serious troubles getting to us. Doing his thing. Okay, we can whip those fireballs. We just had a really bad angle on him the first time. No. We only used 5 hearts. That was silly. These are still, all of these levels are the prequel levels to this game. They're just sort of like here for funsies. You're not in Dracula's castle. You're not playing the remake of Castlevania. You're just playing through like fluff. And I feel like all of these levels as a result are particularly easy. I know this level actually has the Bloody Tears song to it. But that doesn't mean it's like part of the main game yet. We're still like outside of Dracula's castle. There's a part that we will get to where it's very obviously approaching the castle and then actually in the antechamber, the beginning of the like you've walked through the front door sort of thing. But we're still a ways off from that area. Is this guy? Okay. Like, how do we kill this guy? I feel like these platforms are iconic to Castlevania. They're annoying. They're slow and weird. Their timing is off from each other. So if you wait, you can get it wrong and then feel like you're getting stuck. Gotta love those skulls in the background that turn to face you while you're walking. Then these floors spin when you jump on them. You can walk just right and you don't have to jump back off, but it doesn't always work. Oh, see that? There we go. There are higher stakes ones later on too. That's just we're introducing you to the spinning platform one. Look at that. You fall off that one, really screwed. All right. This enemy's name is Puwixel, which is a really goofy, corny name for a game like this. Puwixel, if you spell his name backwards, spells licks you up. You see the big tongue action he had going on there? He's just a tonguey boy. And they called him Licks You Up. Sir Licks You Up. Sir, he must have beaten Malkill at the end of Wizards and Warriors. Mode 7 graphics. Super Nintendo's claim to fame over other game systems was their ability to rotate and scale graphics to make them look very 3D. Ugh. So many Medusas. All the Medusas. Why? Just a room full of a ton of Medusas and then more spinning room. If you don't grab on, that shadowy part that's coming down beneath us right now is a pit. You will fall and die. It's not very clear that you will. It looks like it could be another hallway. But for some reason, it's an instant death. There's also no indication what to do here until you start to see the platform getting built over to your side. You might just let go because you have no idea what's going on. And as if that wasn't enough to sell investors on Mode 7 graphics, they made a whole spinny room. But it's a room, awkwardly, you can't just hang out here because the floor keeps disappearing from underneath you. Why would they do that? Why would they make a pretty room that you have to run through and not appreciate the beauty of the background? Look at how cool that is. It's definitely slowing down the processor. But it looks so cool. All those red pulsating areas are parts where skellies can spawn. Got more jazz going on here too. I believe the path is up from here. Up this way. Oh, can't walk. I forgot how awkward the platforming can be sometimes. You don't get close enough to the edge, he bumps his head. You get too close to the edge, he falls. And the bats respawn. And you do have a timer. You can't just like putz around forever. The timer runs out. You've lost the level. There's a really lame gimmicky portion of this level coming up for those of you that haven't played this game before. It's coming up right after here, I think. Yeah. So you got these droppy things. If these hit you, it's a one-hit kill. Anything with a spike. Here's the part. The whole gimmick is move to the right. It's just kind of lame and basic. We don't want the axe. We've got the best weapon. Our health is so-so. This boss isn't terrible. It's actually okay. That helps our health significantly. They actually say pick up the axe for this boss in like strategy guides, but I don't find it to be necessary. This boss actually has a hidden sprite inside of him. He himself is a background. They've faked it so he looks like he's an actual sprite. But he's just a background piece. That's how he's able to scale in size, because you can only scale backgrounds in Mode 7 graphics. So what you're actually fighting is an invisible man. What are we looking at? 145? Will we actually make it to Dracula's castle tonight? I kind of feel like nah. Hello, hello. Funia Rinpa? Am I saying the name right? How are you doing tonight? Just chilling, playing some Super Castlevania 4. I tried to change the stream information on YouTube so that it wouldn't say Wizards and Warriors anymore. We played through and beat that game already. So now we're on Super Castlevania 4. Oh shit, this is it. It's the Fleamen part. I hate Fleamen. This game is all throwback to old Super Castlevanias. There's the 3. And while this particular level doesn't pose any direct, like, new things or challenging... Well, I guess the Fleamen are new, but... it shouldn't be too much of a struggle to get through this. I don't know why it took so much damage just at the very beginning. This is technically, like, now the ramparts outside of the castle. So this is the build up to the... You're actually gonna, you know, come in contact with the castle of Castlevania here in a second. God, Fleamen. Swear to God. Seeing the Fleamen in the anime was cool. I still haven't seen it. Now I'm gonna kind of need some health, though. Damn it. I had some bad luck with some fleas there. At least those seagull creatures are significantly not as threatening. Nope. Nope. Super don't want that. You can keep your dagger to your damn self. I do like that you can just limp whip some enemies when they're in a bad space. I don't want to try to duck and get in there. Whoa. Okay. You're going to leave? Because I kind of want you to leave. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. I forget if the Fleamen persist here. I got a feeling like nah. Like they're endemic to just that area. And I don't remember them coming back either. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm grateful because I hate Fleamen, but yeah, I feel like this part's more skelly. And now we're definitely like basically right outside. Oh, I'm out of time, aren't I? I forgot I should have been moving faster. I am streaming this. Yeah, we got to run to the door. Hurry! Get to that front door. Running out of time. There's the front door to Castlevania, ladies and gentlemen. With 7 seconds to spare. Now we're actually playing Castlevania. All of that was just fluff. It's just like goofing around, trying out stuff, seeing how they liked the engine, building up suspense. Now we're in Castlevania. I love the music in here. So good. Ow, you jerk. 3 health for 1 bat? That doesn't feel fair, does it? Do we go after axe armor? I think we do. The axe oh shit. The axe armor in this game, which I just got hit by, is actually easier than in a lot of the other Castlevanias. It's not usually a problem. I still gave him free damage. All right, we got to take this next part slow and sure. Still going to make progress, but we can't do it too crazy. Got more mode 7 funsies abound. The point is, these platforms are very jumpable when the chandelier is to the right. And they are much less jumpable when the chandelier is to the left. So just have to be mindful in our jumps. Can't go too crazy. Yeah. Ugh. It's not fun. Come on over here. I've never timed out of this level, though, so I think we'll be all right. But man, I do not like making those jumps. And then to also have a swinging thing there. At least this one has some extra platforms underneath it. Don't know why. Careful now. Don't rush it. Gotta wait until it swings just right. There we go. All right. Now we're in a much more combat-centric area. Ugh. And the bats. The bats are what are getting me. That's ridiculous. I definitely need some more health. Is there like something here? There is. I saw like broken dirt. Is this a secret I've never been to before? What is... Oh, what is going on down there? That old dude looks like he's going to kick my ass. His dog is like all over the place. Ow. Got your dog. Got you, old man. Yeah, cry. Cry over your dog. Oh, crap. Did not want that weapon. Or that one. I guess I'll take the dagger. Well, at least I got a lot of my health back. All right. All right. Looks like there's more broken land, but I guess there's only the one secret. Nice. Took some damage. Whoa. Whoa. This is like the DVD splash screen thing. Just bounces around. I guess they don't really do a whole lot besides bounce. Hey, sleepy man. I like your sleep clothes. Oh, there's something hiding in there. I feel like these guys take 4 hits in like every Castlevania game. Like, why the number 4? I wonder. There's that guy. Ugh. Ah, more health. Feels good. My My ups and my diagonals for whipping is kind of on the weak side. Maybe it's the Switch controller, but I feel like I struggle a little bit when I have to aim in those directions comparatively to other directions. All right, we're going the right way here. I know it looked like you could just walk off to the left, but you actually do have to come back here and climb. Because you have to use these spiky spinny paths. Oh yeah. Can't go back on those ones. All right. It's a pretty solid run so far. For being my first in, couldn't tell you how many years I've touched this game. Do you think we get better at video games as we get older? I always feel like, because I only saw old people suck at video games, I always thought maybe one day when I get old, I will also suck at video games. But now I'm feeling like that's not the case. These guys only come alive when you go past them. But I thought I could get them in time, but I could not. Oh, more meat. Thank God. It's funny, but your YouTube is just a half second behind. Nothing I can do about that. That's on YouTube. Don't know why. I have no idea why one platform would move faster than the other. I wonder if you like control F5'd both streams, what would happen? Oh yeah, this part's cool looking too. It's kind of like catacomby. Oh, needless damage. Hate it. Hey, our first red skellies. I'm surprised they take 2 hits. If something's going to be a regenerable enemy, it should only take 1 hit, I think. It's annoying that just sit here and whip extra whips for what feels like no good reason. Is there anything back here? No. When they come back up, it looks like they take less hits. Ugh. More up whips. Have your audio on Twitch, but was actually watching YouTube and was thinking you had a delay. Oh no. What's in here? Big meat. Big meat. I forget how this works. Do I have to touch that? Or can I just duck? What happens here? Can I just dodge him? You just duck under these guys? Or I guess you can just whip them. Weird. What is even the point? They grab you and then they're gonna hit you, but also you can whip them before you really get hit. Super confused why that's like an enemy. Ah, jerk. I'm already well full on hearts. Should not be wasting my health. That crouch walk looks even silly in Smash Brothers. All right, these you could just kill well before you get in there. You don't need to interact with them in any way. Don't know why they're here, except for fun, for funsies. Tables you can kill before they go alive too. Really wish I had something other than the axe. No. It's far too many of you. Wait. Good. Like, there's a way to clear all of you out really fast if I touch that crucifix. The boss of this area are 2 people, 2 ghosties, and they're patterned after these dancing ghosts, which totally remind me of Disney's Haunted Mansion and not of Castlevania. Their meat? Oh, 1 up. I'll take it. We're up to 7 1-ups now. Not bad, not bad. Could have had 8. Oh, the level's about to end. Shit. Okay, are we at the boss? Are we gonna beat the boss in time? These two characters are named Paul Ascare, or sorry, Fred Ascare, and Paula Abgul. Oh, I died. Oh, it was so close. Oh, it was so close. Oh, we start back here. Well, we start with lots of time. But now with no sub-weapon, we're going to have to whip all the candles now. We got caught in a weird corner, and I thought, maybe it'll be okay, but it was not okay. Can we still whip this in time? Or do you have to get so close that it'll animate now? Come here. Come here. Come here. Still got my tiny whip. There we go. All right. Do we get a sub-weapon before we get to the end? Or are we just whipping these guys? I think what's sad about the names of the bosses is Fred Astaire, and Paula Abdul would never have been like, they would have never danced together. At least pick two people that had a chance to be dance partners. Although I suppose if you're both ghosts, who cares? Ah, son of a bitch. But yeah, they're the names of the enemies are just so corny in this game. Maybe we should pause it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. Got into something I shouldn't have gotten into. Power. Exit the big picture mode. Yeah, I just want to pause briefly to let the folks who have to watch ads catch up with everybody else too. I don't want to do a boss fight and not have them be able to see. Oh crap, it's 2. We'll probably do this boss fight and call it. I feel confident in our ability to beat this one, and yeah, we're gonna have to wrap for the night because I still work in the morning, all too early. Well, thank you all for being with me during the Wizards and Warriors times, Castlevania times. It's been a lot of fun. Been just like a nice, chill throwback to some good old games sort of night. I've had a lot of fun. I've been relaxed, which I think playing the Cyberpunk Thursdays for so long, it's not relaxing. It's highly engaging. It's a lot of fun. Like I love that world. I love that universe, but it's not a way for me to wind down and then immediately try to sleep for work tomorrow. Not that that's my goal every time I get into a stream, but this has been just like a nice chill night with some nostalgia for me, hopefully for some of you guys too. All right, let's get straight into the fight. No sub weapons, nothing hiding on the side. Just thought maybe we'd find something. So we gotta raw dog this. We're just gonna have to whip our way through this fight and hope. Okay, you can whip their ow. Okay, I really need to not be around them. Brutal. They have a way of, at least on my screen, and maybe it's with the lights on in my face and everything, I have a way of like fully disappearing from my ability to see them. And so I can't track when they kind of like go ghosty where they're ending up. And they ended up teleporting right on top of me a number of times. Just when I thought the stream was going to be over soon. Well, it's fine. Well, I don't know why I'm collecting these hearts if we're going to end this level with no sub-weapons to kill these guys with. There's too many bouncing enemies. Can we not have so much bounce? Where'd those guys go? Oh, did they just despawn? Oh, well, that's one way to kill everybody. These guys are going to bounce around again. There we go. All right. Doing all right. Collecting hearts for no good reason. It's another bouncy enemy. At least we'll always get this level up. We'll always come back to P equals 7. It's like they knew you're going to die to this boss a few times. Otherwise, why put a 1 up like right in front of them? Okay, can we hide over here? No, they spawn right on top of you? That's super rude. Get over them. Christ. Duck. No, I want to die to you again. Son of a bitch. I need to find a different tactic to get like out away from them. Maybe using the higher platforms, but I feel like you're super susceptible up there. But when I stayed down low, all they have to do is horizontal movements and I'm dead. I don't remember the boss being that hard. Maybe because I had the cross. Like I remembered where never to pick up any of the other sub weapons. We kind of boned ourselves going into that side room and immediately losing the cross. Ugh. We're already going to start this boss fight with less health than I had hoped. Yeah, there's that crucifix I could have used earlier. Lots of other dancers. They're easy to kill. Nope. Damn it. Oh, man. Now I definitely don't have enough health to, like, strong arm this fight. I had to be more nuanced. Because this small... Yeah, that small thing is not enough. Can we get off some pot shots right here? Damn. Nope. Come on up. Come on up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, no, no. Not in my corner. Oh, no, 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 no. Where are they going to go? Oh, shit. Shit. This is going to keep me up later than I wanted to, but I really want to beat this boss. I don't remember ever getting stuck in this part of the game. And here I was riffing merely like half of this level ago on how I feel like old people don't get worse at video games because I'm better at games now than I was when I was younger. Probably not the case. I don't know that I said that exact claim, but I thought I was doing pretty good tonight until I got to this boss of like, this is like level 6 out of 13. I think I'm nowhere near the like midway point, or maybe just at the midway point. There we go. Another dancer. Dead. At least I'm getting good practice on this part. I'm going to really get perfect in this area. Knew it. Memorize all the spawns. Get my free level, my free 1 up. So I erase all the shame. Let's go straight here. All right. Let's get our pot shots off on this guy. Jump, jump, jump. Yeah. Nope. Shit. Gonna get caught. They're gonna do a dash. That's fine. Come on up here. Oh, damn. I actually need to do damage to you, though, too, is the problem. Good, good. We're just gonna do infinity jumps. No, 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 no. I can't lose to you again. No, 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 no. I feel like I was actually developing a strategy, though. I did. I did. Longer I play, the tireder I get, though. we say one more try, and if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I need to go to bed, because if I keep staying up, I'm gonna get like perpetually worse, both at this and worse at my day job tomorrow. Okay. Wow. That guy almost hit me. Can't lose needless health at this phase. Well, maybe just a little. All right, where's this next guy? Easy peasy. Another table. And one more dancer from the top left. No. Oh, they randomize. Okay. Can't bank on where they're going to come spawn in. All right. So help me. Let's get this right this time. Run. Run. Run and jump. Run and jump. Jump. Let them do their dash thing. Crap. Crap. Ugh. They're doing some... Oh, no. No, I'm getting stuck in the corner. No, no. I lost so bad. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely too tired to finish this. Super definitely too tired to finish this. Damn. That's so pathetic. Losing at the level 6 end boss. Well, you know. What can you do? You can get tired. And you can give up. Which is what we're doing tonight. Not giving up on the game. But I am giving up on staying up later tonight, because that's just a bad idea all around. Playing some old game. Trying to beat a boss that as I get tireder and tireder. Hey, thank you guys. I love your faces. Thank you for being here. Thanks for all listening to all my call to actions this year. I know it's a lot. Not least of which there's one down here, which I think is expiring very soon, which is an earring purchase I'm making from from Blood Moon Menagerie, the streamer of Oz's jewelry making business, to replace the earring that I lost in California. Very sad. So if you have the means to do so, feel free to contribute there. And all the other nice things that you all have been doing, thank you. I have been watching. I watch my analytics on YouTube. I watch my kick follows climb up and up. So I appreciate all of you for everything that you've been doing. It's been a really productive and good month for all of us. I've got more in the works. I am working on streaming stuff almost every single day, even the days that you don't see me online. I'm still working on other stuff to try to build this into like a legit business, or at least something in which, well, you know, the whole big master plan is something that we'll have to talk about some other stream, not at the end of this stream. Yeah. Streambot says, mind grabbing the laundry out of the dryer on your way up? I do not mind. All right. If you're on Kick or YouTube, I'm going to bounce a little bit early so I can do a raid on Twitch, which is just something that either doesn't exist on the other platforms or I don't know how to do it. So I will catch you all in the next one, which will be tomorrow. We're going to be playing a new game for me, a new game, period. Like much newer, like, you know, it's in early access new. So that should be a lot of fun. And we're going to have some stream regulars doing this with us in a multiplayer. So be sure not to miss that. So, hey, all you Kick and YouTube folks, if you are safe, fed, and loved, please make sure someone out there is too. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.